gonna do a crafting stream today. I have not done a crafting stream for YouTube yet, so this is going to kind of be like a little bit of a trial. We probably will do a couple of these because, like, to gain like a good idea, because YouTube's algorithm is a little hit or miss sometimes. You gotta like test the waters a little bit before you just like throw an idea out and go, well, this isn't working. So we might, for the next few crafting streams, do them on YouTube as well. So hi YouTube. Hi YouTube. Twitch is here. My Twitch friends are here, but you're all my little gems. You're all my little treasures. Before I do anything, Sanity sent me some the Burger King toys. Like, I was gonna say McDonald's. Interesting. They've got a purple bun this time. I guess they learned their lesson about everybody freaking out about green poop after their black burger. I won't lie, the churro fries sound pretty friggin' good. And purple is my color, so would I try a purple hamburger bun? Yeah, I would. But I would have to make extra sure it doesn't have any charcoal in it at all. I feel like because it's not black and it's purple, it shouldn't. But purple is still kind of a dark color, so who knows if they might sprinkle some of that in to kind of like achieve a deeper hue. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swap over the screen. We're gonna start by talking about where we left off on this thing and what we're gonna do today. And we might do a little anime figurine surgery because Miku is hurt, guys. Miku's foot has been cut off. You'll see. So, yeah, let's swap over to our screen. Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me. We got the house here. Ayo, bad dragon toy. Hello. Hey, aim with a tentacle. I'm here for it. I fucking. Ooh. No, that's against Twitch's terms and services. Like, you guys want to see my tentacle? Never mind. I can't show you that. Even if that's not why I own it, and I genuinely just like squishy silicone tentacle toy as like a squishy toy, not a toy, you know, but Twitch might not like that. So I do know one thing we're gonna do. Ew. Where'd my music go? Jib, I have a question. Does Spotify have royalty-free playlists? That's cool. You could ignore me. That's cool. Joey. Buddy. Does Spotify have a royalty-free playlist? You have no clue. Yes? A 30-pound D20? Are you trying to murder a man? I have questions. They do? Okay. Because I'm live streaming on YouTube, it wants me to switch to this account on YouTube Music, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do all that. Alright, also, we have Spotify, as in Joe pays for Spotify. Therefore, we have no commercials. There are no commercials. We got my playlist, but we can't listen to that right now because we're on YouTube. So, where they got that at? Because I need that. Okay.
Dedicated to streamers of non-copyrighted music.
Alright, thank you, Crazy Jerry. Fucking awesome for that. Alright guys, I'm going you can hear my phone typing noises. That's not my phone, buddy. That's my browser. I sound like Hacker Man and I love it. Oh, my background music was already turned on, but that's how you heard my sounds. I was like, how did you even hear that? Oh. We gotta change it though. We're now using Spotify, so I have to change the source. You guys let me know if that's too loud or too low. And now you have a huge delay. What the fuck? That's a really good question. Oh, we've had some drop frames. Our Wi-Fi has been like atrocious lately. I don't know what the fuck the problem is. It doesn't say it's dropping frames anymore. Are we good? Are you good? Alright. My Wawa juice. My matcha. Okay. So, what we're gonna... Joe and is sports ball. What about Joe and sports ball? He's not playing football right now.
The Eagles don't play until tomorrow.
The Eagles don't play until tomorrow, he says.
And they're the only one I watch.
And they're the only one he watches. Did you let her sniff that bread? Okay. Well, if she's not around, that's her loss. But if she's in here, you have to let her sniff. Those are the rules, my guy. She be sniffing. Bro, that's her one hobby, man. Do not take our cat's one hobby away. She wants to sniff everything, my guy. If it's yours, she wants to see what it is. Alright, so. See Miku over here? She has 1 foot. She needs 2 feet. We gotta. The cat runs the place she does. She damn right she does. She do. She is the boss. Alright, so there's been a little bit of like rub off. Like little bitty chunks, like very small chunks are kind of missing on the edges. I guess from like handling. I don't fucking know. I don't freaking know, okay? I don't know things. But what I do know is that we do still have all the paint out over here. I never put any of it away. Except for maybe the gray I was using, because where the fuck is the gray? Hello? Because it's literally the color I need right now. Hello? 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 Excuse me. Paint? You shouldn't have gone anywhere. And we also have... Don't worry, we still have Dylan. Dylan's here. We'll get to Dylan. There's a reason why Dylan is still on hold, I promise. Man, I wasn't trying to get up so early in the damn stream, y'all. But I do not see my gray paint. Give me a fucking second. Yeah, it's a problem. It is a personal problem. It's a crime against humanity that my paint ran away. Yeah, it is, my guy. Ashy Sholia! Quit being naughty! Stop tearing up furniture. Shit. Yeah, it's right here. Why the fuck is it back over here? And now. Did not. I wouldn't have. The reason why. But all my other paints are still over here. Joe. Tina. Why are you lying to people? You're lying to me. I need some, whenever you get a minute, I'm gonna need some, super glue. I can read it later? Okay.
Is it away?
Huh?
Is it in here?
Yeah, it should still be in the glue box. Like, I don't think I have that out. There's like a little speck on my shirt and it's driving me nuts. Alright guys, we gotta do some surgery first. So, I don't know what happened to Miss Miku here. She's cheap. Joe says she's a hooker. Okay. She's a cheap whore. Alright. He says he got her from Wish for $5 back in the day. Whatever that means.
It means I bought her off of Wish back when we were living in my grandmother's basement.
Bro, for $5, she don't look too bad. She's got like an actual transparent raincoat and everything. She's a little dusty, y'all. She's a little dusty, crusty. She's just dirty though. But we do gotta fix her foot before we do anything else. Dude, when she's done being fixed, please clean her. Excuse you? You're gonna clean her. You're gonna make her pretty again. Also, what the fuck is Ash doing with that bag, and why does it look sexual? She is making out with this bag so hard, y'all. Shalia. I think, like, her ankle bone, or whatever you would refer to it as, is gonna need a little extra luck. Bro, this shit making me work. I gotta squeeze. Alright. Then I need to put glue all on her nub. Her nubbins. You know, despite the fact that this isn't the gel, it's pretty solid. I don't know why, but anytime we get the gel super glue, that shit, like, it dries out, like, so fucking fast, y'all. You know what else I forgot to do? So, like, I did set up YouTube and everything, but I forgot to tell everyone I was live. That was a little juicy. Too juicy for my comforts. Once this motherfucker dries, this shit ain't going nowhere. There we go. Alright, Miku. I'm gonna let you rest here. I'll let your foot heal. Alright. You Loctite super glue. It's got squish sides that makes it come out. Ooh, nice and easy. We got some Gorilla Glue. Alright, so mix super glue and baking soda. Doesn't that create like a crystalline like substance or some shit? Like that's a like a Warhammer figure hack or some shit, right? Because I feel like I've heard that before. Alright, we're gonna paint the rest of this fucking granite. Normally I would do a darker base for intent of using metallics, because it really makes the metallics pop, but because the color scheme of this house is so pale, I'm doing a light base. I'm not doing straight up white. I do want there to be a little bit of color in there, but I am just using a gray. Alright. It's got like a light second coat. I couldn't remember if we did a second coat or not. Okay, it makes it extra strong, but it heats up. Okay, okay. I feel like I knew that, like in the back of my head. Because it sounds super familiar. Don't tell me if you like this playlist, like if it's good enough. I haven't hated anything that's come on so far, so far so good, I guess. Got some wub. Do you guys like dubstep? Do y'all remember when dubstep was big? Is dubstep still a thing? Do people even still like dubstep? What happened to Skrillex? What is he doing now? You remember those like nerdy dubstep songs? Like I really liked the Legend of Zelda ones. Like I really liked those. You know what? Now I think about it, if we can figure out the freaking Wi-Fi's deal, I might actually try to stream on TikTok when I do crafting streams too. Cause my cosplay creation videos, on my shorts that I make, they tend to actually do really good. They do really well on TikTok and YouTube. So and the cool thing about the crafting streams is that I can actually utilize all my screens to watch chat and everything, whereas if I were playing a game, it would be a lot more difficult to manage, and I'd probably have to have a third monitor, guys, if I'm being honest, so I would be able to see everything. If I wasn't trying to keep this, like, house design light and, like, playful, I would consider putting, like, dirt or a black wash in the crevices. We might go that direction for the mushroom house because it is a bit more earthy, more, like, strawberry is giving cottagecore. Mushroom can go in a few different ways. Mushroom can go cottagecore, but I feel like because they're toxic mushrooms, it can be a little grittier, it can be a little darker. I was actually thinking about playing with the idea of, like, we've got this one and it's, you know, cottagecore strawberry, and I was thinking for the mushroom we can do, like, poison. Yeah, what's up? That's the old one, right? It's the first one you made, right? Oh, are you putting it on a Hello Kitty? Does it work? She can have it. She can have it. I don't want it to go to waste. But our cats aren't super big, so if like Cinder is not super big, so like So, like, I wouldn't want to try to sell it or give it away to somebody.
Oh, this? No.
No.
This was just a joke for myself. I thought it was stupid.
I know, but I'm saying that you can
I'm
put it...
Another one bigger. I just want to make figure out how to make this sport a little easier. Just taking that thing off the fucking pain.
I'm saying you can put it on one of my plushies so it doesn't get away. That's fine. That one's an achy.
Okay, so for Amberlynn's like charm for angel charm.
Yeah.
Do you 3D print that, or do you want to make that yourself?
Well, I guess it kind of depends. I'm not competing with her, so it doesn't.
Oh, not.
It doesn't have to be made by me.
This is 90% of closet cosplay.
Right. So I'm thinking, for longevity purposes, I do need to start thinking about
The only thing you're making is
quality.
the graphic for the hoodie and the...
Yeah, but that's easy.
Yeah, and then you'll have the little necklace as your prop. So
But,
that's why I was asking, do you want me
No,
to
I'm
print it?
making a
And
jar,
then
a pony jar for my prop.
that will also be your prop, but you're going to have the necklace.
Well, yeah, you
So-
have to have
so
it.
if you want, I can 3D print it. and
I genuinely want to know, like, where she got that thing, though. Like,
Yeah,
it repels him so
yes,
well. I'm like, where did it
which
come
means
from?
It's an angelic artifact.
Where the fuck do you even get
Where the
something
hell
like
did
that?
where the hell
Random
did a
ass
20-year-old
human.
Where the hell did this 20-year-old fucking neat who almost never leaves her room find an angelic fucking artifact?
That's what I'm wondering. The thing is, though, because it's a short, I don't see her becoming a canon character, like
Well,
a...
no, I think we'll see her again. Maybe not as a main character, but I have a feeling we'll see her again either in the background of other animals.
Oh, I can see that happening,
or in
but
her shorts.
I'm saying, like, she
was
won't have a
too-
prominent...
She was too well liked to just disappear.
You know, she'll be a background character, I'm sure. But I still don't think they're going to utilize her in a way where she's prominent. I don't know, but the thing is like...
Disney is pretty good at telling a story behind a story.
Well,
There's a lot of background characters that broaden the lore that you get to see throughout the thing and actually tell little mini stories. And she could do that. Kind of like how Oda tells little mini stories with the single pages that begin chapters.
yeah, but I also, like...
I also want to know what happened to... I'm more curious of what happened to the fucking artifact now.
You know, like, what happened to it after she was killed?
She tossed it out her window. I wonder if the artifact itself is going to come back up.
That could have just been a setup to, like, introduce this artifact, like, where it came from. But it still doesn't explain where it came from. I don't know, we might get more lore for the artifact later. Maybe the artifact will make an appearance. I don't know. It just feels like if it's gonna be a side story, it'd be really hard to, like, shoehorn her in as any kind of, like, importance later on. Because technically she's already been introduced. I don't know, we'll see.
Damn! What? Oh, it's because your entire team played
If we get a fucking copyright strike on YouTube though, because of this background music, I'm gonna be a little irked. I know what it says, but so are, like, all the fucking sound clips I use for my redeems, and they keep getting flagged. You know the one that likes the most though? Joe Hendry. It never fucking gets flagged. Joe Hendry loves us, I guess. It is his song. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if he's like, sure, as long as people are using it.
Hey, it hit number 1 in the UK top 100.
That's
And it hit
crazy.
number 4 here.
That's insane. It's so goofy, y'all.
Say his name
No!
and
Sanity!
he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Oh, God.
I believe in Joe Hendry, cause they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Functions, honestly. I wouldn't have a mod for it either. Same way with like YouTube, I'm my own mod. So like, if any kind of like buy followers comes in, I have to take care of it. Though it is Sunday, any of my other team members could be watching the stream and monitoring for me. They could be doing that. Because I don't think either of them work on Sunday. But I can tell you right now, they probably wouldn't be very comfortable if I like gave my our login information to like one of my Twitch mods. They probably want to keep it in-house, which is fine. It's just like, I do have to be a little mindful, a little demure about modding for myself. So like, my sister has done lives on TikTok before, so maybe I could ask her like what all that entails, like, but a lot of it's gonna just be trial and error. It's not like I'm not here anyway. I mean, yeah, you're here. You already mod for so many people that I kind of thought like it would be inappropriate to be like, hey, do you want a mod for me too? Because like, I know there's like the whole saying quality over quantity, but I know Astaroth isn't always around. Joe isn't always awake. I'm not always like in a position where I can stop what I'm doing and do something. So it kind of feels like, in a way, it would be nice to have another person. You're always a slut, Joe. I don't know who you're trying to convince otherwise. Nobody has that much cake and not be slut. I know some people who would beg to differ.
You're the only person.
No. What are you doing to my baby?
She popped her head up and looked out the window like there was something there. So I went down to look like, what is it? And she just went and used it to ram her head into my head.
Yeah, she wants headbutts. She wants love and affection and attention because she's baby. She's just a little baby.
And bites.
And bites. She gives love bites though.
Yeah, no, she's not like the other one who bites nipples with full teeth.
You leave Ashley alone. She's kinky, man. She's into some weird shit. Dad! Hello! We painting the house. Do you guys think like my regular sealant, like I was gonna hit it with the spray sealant, the fucking what brand is that? Krylon? What's the like really popular spray paint brand? Krylon? Rust-Oleum? It is one of them, but it's like a varnish sealant. Do you guys think that would be good enough for like outdoor protection? Because I was going to use that on this, and I was actually going to put it outside because I ain't got nowhere to put it in the house. We got the outside rim of this this arch done. I gotta go in and do like the inside where it's a little harder to get to. We did this cobblestone and we did this windowsill. I'm only doing one coat because I am gonna go over it with a metallic. It won't be like as vibrant if I had used a black base, but I kind of wanted to do that on purpose since this is giving more cottage core instead of like, you know, like medieval weaponry. So I was like, it doesn't actually need to be that dark. So you just gotta go in. After we're done with this, like there's really not a lot to do left on this house. It really is just like the cobblestones. And if I want, I can go and do like some like details like in the crevices of like the leaves. We could do a wash on the leaves. I think that would help a little bit. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna leave it alone. And then I'll go on my own time and spray it down with varnish. And whenever it's dry and it's out in the yard, I'll take a picture. I'll show you guys what it looks like outside. But after we finish this, we're going to switch gears and we're going to come back to a Halloween costume I was supposed to do last year. That frustrated me a bit, so I got unmotivated and stopped doing it. Let's see if we can't finish it this year and I actually fucking wear it and we get some pictures. That would be nice. The cool thing about this costume is like for pictures, I don't have to do any makeup. I just have to put on the outfit. So there shouldn't be any reason why like it isn't really easy to just take pictures. That being said, let me get back into like the more I pull away from this, like the less likely we'll get to what I was working on last year. I don't know how many people even remember what I was doing, so for some of you it might be a surprise. You might look at it and be like, oh my god, this is so fucking cool, why did you stop? And then you can yell at me and it'll be warranted. I promise you. It's very deserving. There shouldn't have been any reason why I stopped working on it. I was just frustrated that the mechanism wasn't working out. And you'll see what I mean when we get there. And you'll also learn, I don't know everything, guys. I'm pretty good with foam manipulation, but when it comes to like magnets or electronics especially, I know very little. It's like there's some cosplayers that can make their props light up in a way that they're like, they're using like electrical boards and like fucking programming shit to light up a certain way. I can't do all that. I can buy an LED off of Amazon and stuff it in something and make it accessible so I can turn it on and off. That's what I did with Mothra. By the way, Mothra was a big hit, you guys. It was really well received by the old people who noticed what the fuck we were cosplaying as. Like, don't get me wrong. I honestly don't expect too many baby weebs to like get Godzilla and Mothra. Besides, it is a little obscured, though we did see quite a bit of Godzilla and Mothra merch. Mothra plushies have been really fucking popular lately. I saw a lot of Godzilla ones too. -1, and I don't know what the other one that came out. They kind of like, you know, I feel like every time Godzilla comes, like they come out with a new Godzilla movie, it kind of like replenishes the fandom, and they come out of the woodworks and they're like, oh yeah, we want more Godzilla, we want more Mothra. Mothra is hella popular, guys. Yeah, I had people who weren't 100% sure I was Mothra, so they would like come up, they'd be like, excuse me, are you cosplaying Mothra? And I'm like, yeah, and they're like, oh my god, it's so fucking cool. I do it for those people. Because those people get me. Because I would also approach someone and ask that question. I would also get very fucking excited over a Mothra cosplay. I really would. Oh my god! Oh yeah, we haven't been getting any of our fucking gemstones. I didn't either. Sorry, YouTube. This is a Twitch thing. And Amber. I haven't gotten a diamond yet. I'm still a little salty that I got rock candy 2 times in a row. I've only made $403. Oof. And don't forget, we did have to start over. Like, some crazy shit went down with the streamer bot, and I had to redo the whole thing. But some of y'all are pulling way bigger gemstones than me. Shibata's got like 3 diamonds in a row? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, how is that fair? I'm a little sad. The no copyrighted music thing hurts me a little bit because when I craft like this, I like to sing. I like to sing along to my music. This royalty-free stuff, like, it sounds nice, but I don't... 90% of it doesn't have fucking, like, lyrics, and then the ones it does are, like, very minimal, and I don't fucking know these songs. So, like, I'm not saying they're not bops or anything, but I certainly can't, like, sing along to them. So it's a little sad. Like, I get it. Like, you have to have, like, ownership. Like, you can't just have everybody and their fucking mom using your shit. I get it. I do feel like sometimes they'd be a little greedy about that, though. Serenity, hi, welcome, and I love y'all. So many folks from the team are here. Oh, Serenity, guess what? Shibata got me, Nightingale. I can't remember if you had it or not, but he gifted me Nightingale, and we'll probably play it next week. We'll do, like, we'll do our first impressions video. That one might get uploaded to my personal YouTube channel. We'll see. Like a first... I like the concept of like a first impressions video. Like a stream where I don't know what I'm doing and we just figuring shit out. Oh yeah, you were there. Nagisa, hello. Everybody's here. Hi guys. We are pretty much done with convention season. There is a very small chance that I might go to PGX with the team. But it's a small chance, so I think I'm done for cons for the year, which means we get to do more, essentially. The goal during the off season, like when I'm not doing a ton of conventions, is gonna be more collabs and more crafting. The crafting will include like cosplay stuff, because I'm thinking that like we can utilize like that time off to kind of like just prep for the next year. Ideally, I would like to not con crunch that hard. you like the game. The updates do help a bit. Well, that's good. Now, I haven't experienced the game at all yet, so I don't know how well the updates help, but it probably will lead me to liking the game more. Like, it might actually give me, should I have higher expectations? Like, or should I still, I kind of feel like it's gonna play kind of in the same vein as Once Human. It feels like the gameplay, at least, is similar to that. It's just like with a different like theme. Does that make any sense? But I am excited to play it. I've watched you guys play it like a lot, and I'm like, no, left out. And like when I found out that like it takes place in a world that have like Fae and shit, I'm like, that's just too on brand for me not to have it. And then Shibata was like, it's on sale. We can make that happen, and he just gave it to me. I'm like, okay. You guys are so fucking nice to me. Like, you really are just like doing the nicest shit to me, and I don't understand. I'm having a little bit of an identity crisis because I'm not used to that. You see, before I couldn't work, and I did work, I was that person. I was the person who bought gifts, who treated other people. And more often than not, I did not receive anything in return. Now, obviously, that's not what it's about, right? So it is a little weird to be on the receiving end. And, like, the one thing I'm just so nervous about is, like, how do I let this person know that I am eternally fucking grateful to them? Because you don't have to be that nice. You don't have to gift me games. You don't have to throw bits at me. You don't have to subscribe to my channel. You don't have to do gift subs during the subathon. I don't like getting gifts because I feel guilty. I'm trying to get over that because the reasoning in my head
dehydrated bitch.
is I still got the juice box. Like, we're not getting rid of the juice box. You just get to see me also drink the juice. If it were me, if I were the one giving the gift, I would not want the person to feel guilty. Because my goal is to make them happy. So I'm trying to reverse psychology that bullshit and accept it more. Because for a really long time, when people would gift me things, I would feel guilty. Mostly because, especially in the position that I am now, where I'm not working, I don't have a paycheck. I feel bad in the sense of I can't give back to you. Like, how can I repay you? And like, Death got me some of the Borderlands stuff. I offered to make him some emotes for free because I was like, and like it benefited me too a little bit because I was like, I want the experience of trying to draw other people. Now I was using bases. Oh god, I can't ever remember the person's name, but they have like a slew of free emote bases. They will be properly credited once any of those emotes that I made for myself go up on the channel. So you will find them. So I was like, I want to make you these emotes, and Death was like, I have to pay you. I need to pay you something. And I'm like, it just got repurposed though, because I took the money that he gave me and that paid a third of the jewel emote that we have now. That was done by Kat. Artist should be paid. Dude, I wanted it to be like a trade. Like, you did something nice for me. I want to do something. That's why I offered you a wheelchair cup the other night. Because I was like, I want to do something nice. Let me be nice. So yeah, I like took that and that paid a third of like the cat emote that I got. So we have Jewel giving us kisses. Because when I get the money, it's funny. I like to support my friends.
Please adopt me.
Oh, we're going in the box. That was the box. Oh, right in front of my face, dude. Like I was selecting it. So I'm just sitting here like I want to be nice too, but I don't have money. I got some artistic talent. Why you hit me? Why I'm trying to speak from the soul and not being beaten to death by bears and steak. By the way, that was the trade-off for getting tits early. You guys get to deal with like the default items for now. I got you a gift because you're my friend and you don't owe me. Oh my god. It's not that I owe you. Okay, Nagisa, you have a good day. And thank you for lurking. And the goal is to at least fucking finish this thing. So we can say I finished a project. But please, go lurk mode. Go do what you need to do. But like, it's not about repayment so much. It's like, oh, we're on friendly enough terms that we do nice things for each other. Well, now I want to do it too. I want to be that kind of friend too. Bro, if I ever win the lottery, which is really funny because I would never play the lottery, there would be signs. I wouldn't tell anybody, but there would be signs. I wouldn't want people to like take advantage of me, but simultaneously, I would be popping up in your streams and be giving you all the support. I do think if I ever got like rich like that, I think I would spoil the team specifically. I would give myself that boundary, that limitation, so I wouldn't be super excessive in it. So that's just a bigger incentive to like support me, because what goes around comes around, or whatever. Yeah, like some of my leaves took some damage too, so we're gonna touch up some stuff while this gray finishes drying, and then we'll go over it with the metallic. We'll do the windows, and we'll do a wash, or actually we might just do a dry brush in the cracks of the leaves, so we can get a little bit of the leaf details to come out. It's unfortunate that like my pearlescent, it's not very, I guess like because it's white, it's hard to see, but like I kind of wish it sparkled more. And I feel like the only way to do that is like significantly more layers. And I don't want to do it because it's going to take forever to do it. And that's the only reason I don't want to do it. Because I'm ready to move on, guys. I love this project. I'm really glad okay, I love-hate this project. Let me explain. Painting a fairy house is so on brand. And it's so, like... This painting is one of my favorite things to do. Of course. Go get you some you time. You've been giving me enough of your time lately. We've been killing people together, and it's been very fun. But I also need you in peak condition for next Saturday. All right? So, so go get some. You want me to paint some Warhammer minis? I would be very particular about a Warhammer miniature. Because I have painted them before. This is how I learned how to paint. My ex-boyfriend played Warhammer. And he had like a lot of like leftover bits. And he would let me paint the leftover stuff, and that's how I learned. It started out as painting Warhammer miniatures. Now, I'm not saying I ever got like good. I've seen how good some people can be. But I did learn some techniques. Like, I know what dry brushing is. I know what a wash is now. I know that if you paint a metallic item black, the metallic paint pops really well. I am getting better at driving. I actually am. I am actually getting a little better at the driving. I don't absolutely fucking hate it now. I can tell you that much. But yes, I can't wait to see you on Tuesday. But I did. I learned some painting techniques through Warhammer miniatures. I also learned that what is like that big company that like sells the paint and the brush? Is it Citadel? I have one of their brushes still. I do still have one, right? I used to have a bunch of them, but then that, like, you know, time happened and I did eventually have to like trade them out for shit. I don't see any. So maybe I finally have used all of, was it Citadel? Is that the brand? I've never done any, so I couldn't say. But I did see some Hello Kitty painted Marines the other. I've seen those! And they are so fucking cool. Like, that is 100% what you should expect out of me. If you want me to paint Warhammer miniatures. They are gonna be like some cutesy ass shit. It's gonna be cute, and you're gonna like it. But, I feel like with 3D printers out there, there have to be like custom miniatures. It would be really fucking cool if someone could sculpt me a minifigure of myself. Of like my VTuber. Like, how fucking cool would that be? Like, if I were to paint a Warhammer figurine, like, because let's be honest, I'm not playing Warhammer, alright? Ain't nobody got time for that. I just don't have time. I do like the idea of painting Warhammer miniatures. But I think if I were to do one, it would be a special one. Hero Forge, I've been on Hero Forge, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I think the faces are ugly. I'm sorry. If y'all like Hero Forge, I'm sorry. I think the faces are ugly. They're giving, like, early 2000s graphics. I don't want to be ugly. It's crazy because, like, there's so many different races and they all have gnome faces. Like, does that make sense? They're ugly. I don't want to be ugly. But that's not to say you could take, like, one of the base bodies and then just do, like, a custom head and, like, custom accessories. Like, you know, that way they have somewhere to start. Also, the body shapes are a little weird to me. They have, like, Funko Pop body syndrome. Like, everybody is, like, thicker, which normally I like, but they look thicker in the whole, like, I'm telling you, like, stylized early 2000s graphics. A custom Funko Pop isn't a bad idea either. The only thing I'm a little concerned about that is what kind of clay to use. The only thing I can think to use is epoxy sculpt, but that shit is expensive. Just saying. Because, like, a Funko Pop can't be baked, so it can't be polymer clay. It has to be something that can dry. So epoxy sculpt is the thing that makes the most sense. But God, that shit's expensive. Now, to be fair, I do have like 2 jars of it that I haven't been using, so. You did it. You win? How many goddamn episodes was that? I watched like the first 2 and was like, this is really cool, but god damn it, can we come the fuck on? How long? Not just the end fight with like him being Gear 5. He's already been fighting this man for how many goddamn episodes? Holy fuck! I'm like, okay, I did really like getting to watch him like awaken Gear 5. That was fun. I do like it. I do like it. I love the stretch and squash fucking animation, the goofy like sound clips there. It's so good, but I'm just screaming at this man. Your pacing sucks, bro.
This episode that I just watched was actually a really good one. It actually had a lot in it, because not only did it have Luffy beating Kaido, it actually had a bunch of stuff with Kaido's backstory.
I'm really curious to see.
I got to see little child Kaido.
I'm really curious to see how One Piece does this arc. How they condense it, because my god, the first episode of him unlocking Gear 5 was exactly the same in the second episode for half of that episode. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
They would take 3 episodes to make that one.
Oh my god, I can't. Oh, you are a brave man for watching the full series at this point.
I'm so far ahead of
I know.
One Piece puts out like
I
4
get
episodes
it.
a
No,
year.
I get it. I get it. I really do.
'Cause it's
I really do. I get it. And I know, like, you're at this point, you're like, I watched all of One Piece up until this point. I might as well just keep going.
Yeah, I
But
want to be
Joe is wearing pants today.
No shirt.
No shirt, but there are pants. He's also stealing my candy. That's for people. Well, I guess I'm
What
not.
people?
I mean, I thought honestly we could hold on to it till Halloween too. I know we did, but it's better than not having any candy. I know I'm not gonna have like another guesting thing until at least the ThyGeekdomCon, and that's if they want me back and if I want to go back.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Okay, I was gonna be
Joe
so fucking
Hendry.
frustrated if you got
Cause they
another
love him in
diamond.
London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I like the material, but it's really sad that it's way too small for me. Actually, like the pinky is a moment. It's like
I don't know what
that's a cantaloupe, bro. Like, yo,
I think this is supposed to be a peach.
little pinky moment with the cherries. I like it's silicone. Like, this is from a kid's birthday party. Like
1-year-old.
mochi. So everything has to be like soft and squishy.
I think that's a peach.
It's a peach. It's a booty. Look at the booty. Go smack the booty. I love mochis. They get so dirty though. Bragas, I squish this shit until it disintegrates.
I think these are temporary tattoos.
Temporary tattoos of superhero veggies and fruits.
I got a
Got,
pear
like,
stand.
the theme was fruits, guys.
Pear stand. And then the one thing that's not a fruit or vegetable, the donut slap.
The donut slap bracelet, because after you've had a ton of fruits and veggies, you gotta have yourself a little treat. Gotta have yourself a little treat. Treat yourself, chat. Treat yourself. Look at that. Little donuts. Oh, it's bad texture though. Bad texture.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
ew.
a really cheap one.
Ew. No, it's that. Look, guys, I understand. Like, it's really cool that 3D effect you get with like it hurts my teeth. Is it like? You know, like it shows you. It went under the desk. I felt it on my foot. Like it does that thing where like it's one image when you look at it one direction and it's another image when you look at it the other direction, or they make it like look three-dimensional, but like it's that scratchy like vertical, like really thin vertical lines. People would get like binders or notebooks in school, and what they would do is they'd fucking scratch that shit, and it would make my teeth hurt. And I hated the way it felt. Oh, bad touch. And that bracelet, for no goddamn reason, is like made of that shit. For why, bro? It ain't even doing the thing. Make it make sense. Ah! Got paint our little donut thing here. I don't know what is like. What the hell is this? I'm gonna tell you what my dirty ass mind thinks it is. It looks like a glory hole. It's a spot with like a divot in the middle. It's shaped like a donut. And all I can think is glory hole. And I could see some like dirty ass fairy or gnome sticking a little pepe out of here. Like, you choke on my shoulder, grant you 3 wishes. I am absolutely awful. Why do I think these things? The fuck is wrong with me? You're supposed to keep your invasive thoughts on the inside, but for some reason I felt like it was necessary to share that with you. I did get one comment on YouTube, but unfortunately it's dropping. YouTube is dropping frames like super bad. Now it says I have a good connection, but it's telling me my bitrate is low. Chat keeps connecting and disconnecting. Shut up, Astaroth. I'm sorry, YouTube. Pebby, is that how you say your name? I'm so sorry. Thank you for telling me to have a nice day. I hope you have a nice day too. I do appreciate you. I don't know why the chat's being janky. So Joe, YouTube is telling me my bitrate is too low. Yeah, Twitch has never told me I have any connection issues. Like, in terms of, like, what my bitrate is. But YouTube is like, your bitrate needs to be blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's because it's simul streaming. My bitrates need to be higher. I thought it'd be okay because it's a crafting stream and not like I'm playing a game or something. I don't know. Engineers. I'll do a little bit of looking into that. Also, this is the first time it's ever told me that. Maybe that was back when the frames were dropping. No, it popped it up again. It popped back up again. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna look into that. So I'm assuming like your bitrate needs to be higher if you're streaming on, because it shares it, right? It shares the rate, right, across the different platforms. Because like right now my bitrate is 2,679 and YouTube is recommending that my bitrate be 6,800. 6,800, which frankly, sounds a lot more than double what it actually is right now. Man, I don't know nothing about nothing. Look, I'm still learning about streaming, okay? I don't know nothing. I'm mostly, like, except for that one day a friend came over and, like, taught me the absolute basics, I am very self-taught. Well, we're on the windowsill, the last one. Then I think we'll do like a couple of touch-ups, because it's not a lot. It's just a few little things here and there. Oh, I never finished talking about why I had a love-hate relationship with this thing. Y'all, the biggest fucking disappointment is when you see this from the outside. And it's a pretty thick box. And you're thinking to yourself, oh, it's gonna be so cute all the way around. And they only gave you half a house. In the back of my mind, though, I'm kind of thinking, like, that's only half of what I need to paint. But at the same time, like, bro, I feel like I got ripped off. Only got half a damn house. I would have been happy if it was, like, the same on the other damn side. Just feel like Five Below, you being cheap. Like, I know it's Five Below, but when you start selling things for $10, $15, $20, I'd like to see that price increase reflect everywhere at that point. I want to see higher quality items. So, like, how many of my team members are gonna teleport to Philadelphia to, like, have K-pop with me on my birthday? It's probably not gonna be on my birthday, but, like, for my birthday. Just, I need y'all to, like, get your teleportation machines or your magic. Whatever means of transport you have. And, come have K-pop with me. With some K-pop. Joe, are you okay with K-pop? You okay with K-pop this year for my birthday? Oh, the one in Philly. Yeah, that's the where the robots. Yeah, we do like our kitty cat robots. The full Japanese experience. Gotta have your Japanese kitty cat robots. Your nyan bots. I love me some nyan bots. So yeah, guys, we'll go get Hot Pot together, and we'll get to look at the adorable robots. It'll be a good time. You just gotta get here. Damn, this little windowsill. Them little fuckers is small. These little details are fucking small, bro. What color do we make these windows? Like the panes. White doesn't feel right. also like freehand some curtains too, if we really wanted to. Astaroth, what do you know about custom Warhammer miniatures? Miniatures. God, that's a fucking mouthful of a word. Miniatures. Miniatures. I prefer miniatures.
The fucking scene was really funny. Everyone's celebrating that Kaido's been defeated and they've won. They pan over to Chopper and he's like, if you won, why does it feel like my job is just starting? There's so many people that are hurt. And like they keep bringing more and more unconscious, injured people to him.
Well, of course.
And then Rook runs up, Chopper, I need your help. Look at me, I'm all bones. And he just goes, not now.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Go away.
I want to know. I want to know if death is related to Brooke.
Huh?
I know death isn't related to Brooke. It's impossible because Brooke's not actually dead. So.
I mean, actually, he is. Brooke did die. That's the weird part. The power of his fruit just allowed his soul to stay attached to his corpse.
Is that how it works? Is that how death's lore works? Is his soul attached to a skeleton?
I thought death was like death with Rick Lee. That's a different thing.
I don't actually know what death's lore is. Now that I think about it, I don't know what everybody's lore is. I feel bad now. I need to know, like, it's one thing if you don't have any lore yet. Like, I have lore, but I'm not telling you about it until I debut.
It's like I have lore, but I'm not.
But I feel bad, like, I have never actually asked everybody, like, what is everybody's fucking lore? Where's Discord? We can fix this. We can fix this.
That's funny because Chopper, the guy who's always up for a joke, is just like, I'm not going to do it. And it is real. Like, this is the one time where Chopper's like, yeah, everyone fought. Everyone is half dead. Everyone's happy that they won. But this is when my job begins, and I'm going to be working around the clock for the next couple days to make sure the people that are seriously injured don't die. Unfortunately, when everyone's cheering about winning the fight, the doctor has to come in and actually do the work.
I think the reason why it sucks for Chopper is because he's not just doing doctor stuff, he's fighting too.
Yeah, he also
that motherfucker be pulling double shifts.
Yeah, he didn't do too much fighting, although he did have a major part because he did solve the virus that Queen created that was killing everybody. He figured out a cure on the spot.
But still, like, I'm surprised they didn't have it. They had like so much fighting in this arc.
Oh my god, yes. Zoro is
That
half
shit
dead.
went on forever too. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Sanji's sad that all the cigarettes are wet.
Cigarettes are wet. Well, he should stop smoking anyway, so I don't feel bad for him.
The
He
entire
should
building
stop
was
being
on,
such a fucking
the entire
pervert
building
too.
was on fire. So that ninja guy, he apparently, you know how in Naruto they can seal weapons and stuff in scrolls?
Yeah.
He can do that too. He
Okay.
sealed a bunch of water from when they were on Zunisha into a scroll, and then he flooded the entire building to put out the fire, so everyone got soaked.
I mean, I'd rather be alive than not have cigarettes. Have cigarettes, my guy. What are
And
you
he
bitching
leans
about?
back, pulls out a cigarette, puts it in his mouth. He's like, "Well, looks like it's over." And he pulls the cigarette out, squeezes it, and just water. And he's like,
Bro, get over your damn self. Like, God.
To be fair, he's currently surrounded by 3 beautiful women, and he could be being Sanji right now, but he's playing it cool for some reason. So I'll take him being sad over cigarettes than overly
Disgusting, right?
horny, over the women.
Nasty. Like, I really wish that wasn't his person. Honestly, I kind of wish that trope would die altogether. I'm tired of the pervy character trope.
Well, you see, like, Brooke is a pervy character too, but it doesn't really annoy me. Brooke just makes that the joke every so often, like, And I'm like, haha, and move on. I'm okay with that. Sanji's going
Oh,
to a little
it overstays its fucking welcome, dude.
yeah,
That's
he
just
takes
annoying.
it to a level that's
And
not,
like,
not Mineta bad, but still pretty bad.
it's pretty fucking cringy. And frankly, he would be one of my favorite characters if it wasn't for that. Like, it's kind of just unfortunate. Alright guys, the gray. We have the gray granite. What color should we do these windows, you think, Jube? Blue? Like a light blue? Like, is that what color windows are? Are windows blue? Technically, they're clear. I don't know how to do clear windows on a white plaster base.
Well, we did get some backstory for Kaido. We learned, like, what made him go, like, this Disney villain level evil.
Go into my cabinet over there and see if you can't find a blue lighter than this. Like a pale baby blue. Perfect. Thank you.
But apparently Kaido was always really strong. But when he was young,
They were all always fucking... Well, no, I guess not.
No, he was always strong, but
Big Mom was really... she
when
was strong because of just how fucking big
when
she
he was young, the island he grew up on, the world government kept on coming to take taxes because it was a very poor island.
Of course.
And they were getting worse and worse because they were taking more.
I
more
love
money.
how like a lot of these villain backstories all began with the fucking government.
Yeah, well, that's the point of this entire story. The entirety of One Piece is all about the fact that the government isn't your friend.
Well, I know, but
Coded
it's
as
kind of...
heroes. These Marines, they're bad.
It's kind of...
The story of One Piece is ACAB.
No, I get that. I'm saying it's just kind of insane how maybe these villains wouldn't be the way they are if it wasn't.
Oh, that's the whole point. They, when Kaido got so strong that the world government started to take notice, they made a deal with the king of the island in exchange for no longer coming and taking taxes and allowing them to be part of the reverie. They turn over Kaido to them.
Oh my god, what
Yeah.
the fuck, bro?
And so they did. They captured Kaido and he took him
So
in.
he's a fucking
So he
slave
escaped,
child?
and so he
Jesus.
escaped and he said, fuck this island, fuck my own people who turned their backs on me.
Right.
That he,
It's almost as if
he-
all
he-
their
he
villain
went-
stories are, like,
yeah, so
justifiable.
so he went on this thing where he would break out of captivity from the Marines, cause a bunch of destruction. When he needed food, he let himself get captured again. When he had his fill, he'd just break
Just
out.
leave. I mean,
And
3
he did-
square meals a
he-
day, boy! I'm just saying!
He did that until he met Whitebeard, who invited him to join the Rocks Pirates. And then when the Rocks Pirates had their big battle with the world government and was defeated by Garp, you know, how Garp became the hero of the people, he left and formed his own pirate crew.
Can y'all tell what Joe's special interest is right now? This is part of the reason why I'm cosplaying Big Mom. Because, like, you've got a One Piece cosplay now, I'm like, man. And Eric's got one, I'm like, I feel left out. And I actually really like Big Mom. I don't know why I feel like she's underrated. Like, I feel like she deserves more love than she gets.
In
I
the
know
cos-
she's a villain,
in
but,
the
like...
cosplay community, I agree.
Yeah, the cosplay community, you, like, almost never
you
see
know,
Big
You
Mom.
don't see too many. There wasn't a single Big Mom last year or this past year at ZengaCon when I went to the One Piece
Yeah, it's
group.
crazy.
There wasn't a single Big Mom there.
I'm gonna go next year, and if I am the single Big Mom, I'm gonna get photos all by myself, because I'll be special.
But yeah, no, the fact that she is literally one of the 4
She is an
emperors of the
emperor,
city.
bro. Like, why don't...
She is one of the 4 emperors of the
And
city.
I don't wanna, like, I don't wanna be that person, but it smells a little bit like phobia. Well, it also could be just
I don't
because
think so.
she's
There's
unconventionally
also-
attractive.
There's no Kaido either. Kaido doesn't get a lot of love either.
I don't understand.
He's not that character at all.
He is big, though.
He's big. He's big and muscular.
big boy. Ciao.
Shanks gets a decent amount. Blackbeard doesn't get any love either. I almost never see a Blackbeard cosplayer.
Hiyo! Hiyo, Dumb Drum. I do want to apologize for some reason.
The original Emperors,
YouTube
no one
keeps
got
the chat on YouTube keeps crashing. For some ungodly reason, I don't know why. So I'm actually not even 100% sure if I'm getting your messages in real time or not. Because every time it reconnects, it'll say, it'll tell me if I had a chat message. So if I'm missing you, I'm very sorry. I really am. I'm gonna look into like what the whole bitrate deal is. And see if like it needs to be boosted up on OBS when I'm simul streaming. Alright, so this is like I kinda wanna get in some of these little crevices just a little bit more. But I think we've got a window. We're gonna do the other window. I'm gonna move you over here. So maybe I'll... Crazy how the chat keeps dropping. I'm not having any issues with OBS right now. Like on Twitch, are we good on Twitch? Like, can someone tell me if like the stream is like streaming, it's doing its thing, it's not buffering, we're not slow, is there a delay? Like, are we Gucci? Good. I'm just trying to, because if it might just be on YouTube's end that it's having an issue. I don't know if OBS like prioritizes one stream over the other. I'm not sure. But whatever this is, it might be relevant if I want to start streaming on TikTok as well. But if you want all the good stuff, like the emotes, the redeems, all the good stuff, you do have to come over to Twitch. Unfortunately, we good? See, I don't know. Maybe it's just YouTube having a connection. I didn't know. But we, yeah, Joe can talk about One Piece forever, bro. He talk about sports, too. His favorite teams. I like One Piece, conceptually, I really do. I like a lot of the characters, I like the designs. I do have criticisms about like how god dang skinny some of the girls are, but like I also, it's so extreme that I almost want to give it like a pass, because it's not like there aren't any plus size characters, because there are, because there's like Shinobu and Big Mom's big. Before she had the fucking, was like the wax fruit, whatever, the slippery fruit, what the fuck was that bitch at the very beginning? Fuck, what was her name? She was big until she had, like, I don't like the excuse for how she lost weight with her fruit, though. Huh? Alvida, yeah. Sounds like fucking Velveeta. But, yeah, I don't really like that they were like, oh, her fruit made her skinny, because, like, all her fat slipped off. Like, come on, bro. That's a little silly. You know, I think it would be funny, like, if her fat slipped off and, like, other features of her are always slipping off, like, her eyebrows fall off, or her eye droops, or something like that. I think I could forgive it a little bit more, but because it's strictly just her weight, I'm like, yeah, I don't know about this, bro. But I also recognize that, like, people in Asian countries have, like, insane beauty standards too. So, like, and their people are predominantly smaller than, like, Americans. So, like, whereas we, you know, we have a lot bigger people here, I know that in Japan there are fewer fat people. Not that there aren't any, just that they're not as prominent. Though, I don't know, I have mixed feelings about Oda and his design choices. But I do feel like because they're so extreme, it gets a little bit of a pass because it doesn't feel malicious. Is that a good word? Like, it might not be outright intentional. It could just be, like, subconsciously, like, because beauty standards be getting us, bro. They be getting us. They be, like, they sneak in our heads. Like, I have the unfortunate desire to draw myself thinner, like my character thinner than I am. And I realize that I actually don't know enough about anatomy to thicken myself up in a way that it looks right. This is part of the reason why I wouldn't take commissions, because I'm just not there yet, bro. Taking some emotes with, like, a base that I already freaking own that's, like, free to use, that's one thing, but, like, I am not confident enough or feel like I have enough skills as an artist to take on, like, commissions. I do keep practicing with, like, myself, but like I said, I do fall into the whole accidentally drawing myself thinner thing. And I won't realize it until, like, way after the fact. I'll be like, oh shit, I'm skinny again. Skinnier. Not like I'm deliberately drawing myself, like, pencil thing, because I'm not. Both. I do want my VTuber to kind of reflect my actual body type. So when I go to cosplay myself, can't nobody sit there and be like, oh, you're the fat version. Bro, it's me. Shut the fuck up. It's me. Alright. I'm hitting all these, like, little areas of these leaves that kind of got rubbed off. It wasn't much, but, like, the light pink rubbing off doesn't nearly bother me as much because it's so pale that it's not as noticeable. But the green is a lot darker. Ooh, that was scary. Let's not fucking do that. I still never posted that I was live on Twitter or Blue Sky. Does it feel too late for that? Should I do it? Should I do it? Yeah, YouTube is buffering hardcore, y'all. I feel bad. I don't know what the issue is, though. Like, it says I can open a widget to, like, edit the bitrate, but I don't think, yeah, there's customization. Yeah, no, there's, like, nothing on here to, like, change the bitrate that I know of, that I see. I think it all has to be done through OBS. I haven't hated any of this premium music. It's currently 2,706. YouTube is telling me it needs to be 6,000, but Twitch isn't having any issues. I thought if OBS is like splitting the bitrate between the two platforms, like, is it favoriting Twitch then? Which is weird to me because I've never had this issue before. When I've streamed games on YouTube, it's not done this. So I don't know what the dang problem is. I'm just using freaking OBS. I've got, YouTube and Twitch are both just connected, and my main source is like Twitch, so when I hit my start button, it just goes to Twitch. But YouTube is on here as like an additional panel, and I can select start on YouTube as well. So I don't know. But now there's like a heckin' fucking delay on YouTube because I'm sitting here and watching it. Like, every once in a while, it's saying that the stream status is good right now. But every once in a while, the chat will, like, disconnect. It might be, that might be how I added it as a plugin. I'm not sure if that means anything, makes a difference. You know I'm not good at this stuff. I don't know shit. Like, I don't know why. This window went on real nice, and this window went on real chunky. So we're gonna try to fix that before we move the fuck on. Yeah, it may have been added in through as a plugin. I'm not 100% sure. I watched a tutorial. I watched a tutorial on YouTube telling me how to add YouTube to multi-stream, and like, we're very lucky that Twitch went back on what it said and was like, you guys can multi-stream again. It's like, I like having that option. Dude, Twitch is still my most popular platform, you know. Unless something very big happens on YouTube and like go viral or something, I don't see that changing. Also, I just like streaming on Twitch more. Not like say like YouTube sucks or anything particularly, but there's more you can do on Twitch. Like, it's deliberately set up for streams. So like, we get emotes, we got subs, we got bits. Like, trying to set stuff like that on YouTube up is like, it's a lot. I looked into it and I was like, Jesus Christ. Why is it so, like, particular about everything? Alright, this window is starting to look a lot less goofy. I don't know what the hell happened there. But, like, for some reason the window was looking chunky. It's wet, but at least it's not chunky no more. Alright. That's enough fiddling with the window panes. This thing's gonna go outside. Ain't nobody gonna be that close up. Who cares? We need to save these detailings and finessing for my Halloween costume. Alright. I might add the flash iridescent to the windows. If like, I'm gonna check the time. We're gonna see what we're doing here. We might, I don't know, what time I started a little late today. I started at 1. Usually I stream for 4 hours when I craft. So trying to math in my head. I started a little after 1, so like technically 4 hours would be 5, and it's 3 now. See how much time we have left. We'll see, like, at 4 o'clock, if I'm, like, Should I iridesce the windows? I'm just gonna say fuck it. We don't need to iridesce the windows. Hey, Jube? I think Miku might be ready to go back home. Miku might be ready to go back home. Oh, I never got out of the box. That wasn't like an ultimate punishment redeem. It was just a regular one. Oh, well, you got extended free time of me in the box. You're welcome. Alright. Oh. Metallic. See, it's the next thing. And we're not doing a huge coat. I just want it to look a little more texturalized. I don't necessarily want it to look metallic per se. I just want to add a little bit more to the granite so it stands apart from the rest of the design. It's not as flat, that's what I'm saying. So it's not as flat. That's why I didn't go in with a black base either. Because I'm not looking to make it really look like metal. I just want it to be like a little shiny. Yeah. Just adds a little extra to it. Nothing crazy. I'm not even gonna like... I'm gonna get what I can see, but like if there's like little nooks and crannies that I don't hit, I don't care. In fact, I missed a spot, man. No. We have lingered enough on this little house. This little friend of ours here. Yeah, but yeah, like it's a little darker and it's got like a little bit of a shine to it. So it's just texturally a little bit different than the rest of the house. That's all I wanted. Not quite a wash, not quite a dry rub. Just enough, you know? Not even gonna go in the sides on the frame here. Just gonna stay on the outsides. Actually, I lied because I thought it would be a little cleaner. It's not. It's ugly. So I am just going to cover the whole thing. This shit is watery. It is watery. It's like, I feel like I'm painting with like a water slime. It spreads really nice, but god dang. That's juicy. I'm hoping like that really like watery spread will make this go faster. And I use less of it too. Not like I really need to be hoarding any paint. I actually need to be using this shit, honestly. So like we're gonna like take a look at the difference here. It's nice. Nice. Not as metallic-y as it could be because, you know, if we'd done a black underneath, it'd look nicer as a metallic, but I don't need it to be metallic. I just need it to be granite. It's paler colors all the way around. You know who I've been like really vibing with lately, like in terms of like shorts? You know the Dandelion Crayon Girl? I fucking love her. Now her and my tastes are a little different, but I really respect her craft because I might not be making SpongeBob figurines. But I do want to make some cringy ass shit. I want to make some weird shit. I want to make shit. Like that level of like crafting, that is so fucking fun to me, man. And I love her for it, bro. She is out there killing it. And I'm just like, I'm a little jealous. So like when we're not doing like cosplay stuff like this is, I don't know if I'd see her painting some shit like this. I don't know if she'd ever do a fairy house. I feel like she could vibe with a fairy house, but I think she would want to like thrift something instead. I need to be spoon-fed my materials. I ever blow up, that's who I want to do a collab with, okay? The Dandelion Crayon Girl on the TikToks. I like her. I like her a lot. Also, I respect her, like, obsession with those I Spy books. Because I used to play the I Spy computer games with my mom. And I don't know what it is about the hunt and find shit, but that shit is fun to me. It's such a simple fucking concept, too. But it is so freaking fun to me. I don't know if you guys like that kind of, like, video game. It is a little more relaxed than, like, Borderlands or some, like, fucking RPG shit. I mean, I guess farming sims are pretty chill, but I don't know if you guys would want to watch me play, like, I Spy fucking hunt and find stuff. I did talk to Death about this, but we were looking at spooky, not really spooky games to play for Halloween because October is coming up. So like spooky stuff that isn't necessarily spooky. And the one thing I remembered that I think I could handle that could be really fun is observation duty. So I did ask Death if he wanted to like maybe play observation duty with me. Cause that's essentially like a hunt and find thing. It's a little different. We're not finding a specific thing. We are looking for differences in things. But it's conceptually similar. And you were gonna say that? Yeah, like the whole pack is like $28 and Death was like, I think I could swing that. And I feel like that's a fun game that like even if only it's technically one player, but you can have all the homies pointing at shit and going, no, that's different. That's different. But I think observation duty would be fun to play during October. There's apparently a 7th one coming out, but there's no release date for it. I don't know if like I don't know the guy well enough, the person who makes this well enough to know whether or not he's aiming for an October release. Like maybe he does try to like pump observation duties out during the spooky seasons. I don't know. I don't know this man. But like if by the grace of the gaming gods he like puts out the 7th one, then we can make the effort to play some observation duty. I think that could be fun. Because I don't know how the fuck we'd ever play an I Spy game considering those are all discs. We don't do that anymore. I mean, I guess you can like, I bet you there's like external hard drive, like disc players for computers. It just seems like something a USB could solve. Man, I'm just saying tech words. I'm sure there's like some tech guy in the chat right now cringing like, stop talking like you know things. There's games like that are free. Ooh, I like Free Fitty. I can afford Free Fitty. Also, seriously though, thank you again for Nightingale. We are gonna play it next week. We're gonna play it on Thursday, I believe. I'm going to look into potentially playing Death on the Clock Tower. Is that what the fuck that's called? Ark invited me to play. No! No! I got a little, my first flaw, y'all. This little speck of silver. Blood on the clock tower. Yeah. Oh my god, Myla! I can't do it above my head because then you can't see it. So I'm kind of like, you know, doing a like middle of the road version. Hi readers, hello. Oh my gosh, Splash. William, hello. Hello friends. Hello, let me give you one of those fancy shout outs. What were you guys playing? What were you doing? You were playing what the fuck? Elder Scrolls 5. Okay. I was like, I saw Skyrim, but I was like, what's V Skyrim? They got more DLC. They got an expansion I don't know about. Ah, you had 2 raises you rated. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's so sweet. Mila deserves all the love. All the freaking love in the world. So much loves. But hey everybody, hi, my name is Trix. I'm everybody's favorite treasure hunting fae. Today we are breaking out the ye ol' PNG tuber because we're doing what I guess you would consider a hand screen. Why can't we both, like, why not both? Like, I got enough love for both of us. We both deserve it. I'm mad at myself right now. So like what we're doing today, we're doing a craft stream. We started this a while back. We are painting a strawberry fairy house that Five Below very cheaply cut in half. But it is cute. It is gonna go outside when I'm done with it. We are closing in on like the finishing touches and stuff here, because I feel like this little guy, as cute as it is overstayed its welcome. It's spooky season. We need to finish my Halloween costume from last year that I didn't finish. So that's the goal. The goal is to be done. Then I'll seal it on my own time. I'll put it in my yard and I will share pictures on socials and Discord. So right now what we're doing is we're making mistakes. My first mistake, you guys, there's a little bitty bit of silver. Actually, I think this might be nickel. No, it's silver. I was right the first time. Look at me knowing things. We're adding some metallic to the gravel, the granite. What do you call it? Granite? Just to kind of like set it apart from the rest of the paint job. And I fricked it up. And I made my first mistake. I've actually not done that yet. I haven't like touched it. Apparently there was a little bit of like silver paint on my finger. And I accidentally touched the house with it. I'm so embarrassed. I was doing so good. No mistakes were being made. Everything was going so well. And then I screwed it all up. Right, I'm gonna let that dry. It's probably gonna need 2 coats. Unfortunately, that silver is darker than this pink stuff. Y'all know how paint can be. We got crumblies. Get off of my desk, crumblies. Alright. But also, Mila, if you need to go take a break, relax, have a snack, get a drink, take a nap, de-stress, unwind, because streaming is actually a very social activity. If you didn't know, it can be very draining. Please, by all means, go take care of yourself. And if you're here and you haven't been here before, we are No, no. Why are we talking about those? Those things were nasty. Whale crackers. Sanity is over here hoping that people die from their snacks because those Doritos were fucking gross, dude. They were not good. I haven't had a whale cracker in a really long time. I was reminiscing on chicken and a biscuit the other day though. I keep seeing them in the store and I'm like, I really like chicken and a biscuit crackers, but I really shouldn't be eating chicken and a biscuit crackers ever again. And I think that made me very sad and nostalgic for them because now I really want chicken and a biscuit. But like whale crackers is in like, they're kind of like, what, goldfish crackers except they're whales instead? Aren't they like just a different brand? I could be wrong. I don't know nothing about no crackers, bro. Chicken and waffles for me? Oh, that's hard because I'm not actually from up here. Chicken and waffles for me back in Louisiana is like straight up fried ass chicken with like waffles. However, since I've lived up here, it's more chicken strips and waffles. Like in Louisiana, it's like you could go to KFC and ask for like a family bucket and make you some waffles in there. You got some chicken and waffles, but it's like that deep fried chicken, like the whole ass chicken. But I don't know, every time I've gone to like a diner or something, if I see chicken and waffles, it's always like chicken strips. Unless I am mistaken. I could be mistaken. I'm not actually from here. This sounds like 90s club music. Oh god, don't start this debate! Seeing what horrors Miley calls chicken and waffle. Wait. Cooked, ripped up chicken gravy. I've never fucking heard of it. Joe! Hold on, I'm gonna ask a Philly native, what the fuck chicken and waffles are to him. Send me a picture. Alright, that is not what I would call chicken and waffles, but now I'm trying to determine whether or not I would think that tastes good. Knowing Mila's bacon, I don't trust her. Do you make turkey bacon too? I like it because it's healthier and it's not as like... Sometimes like fatty foods taste overwhelming to me. So turkey bacon for me is like diet bacon. And I like it. I like turkey bacon. I am aware that it's not like true authentic bacon though. Joey, come here. I have to ask you about chicken and waffles. Now, I like gravy. I like white gravy. I love white gravy. I like biscuits and gravy. She charcoals her bacon? Miley, do you burn the bacon? Like, is it so crispy it looks like Anakin before he becomes a Vader? Alright, I'm gonna go look. I'm a little scared. What the fuck is that? I'm scared. I don't know about that. Not all the time. Now, don't get me wrong. If I do eat like straight up bacon, I do like it a little. I'm torn. I like my bacon chewy because I like chewy shit. But I also like it crispy too. Like really crispy. And I don't think you can, there's like, it's really difficult to achieve both. Is this like, this feels like somebody was playing around with the idea of chicken and dumplings for breakfast. I don't know how I feel about this. Because I think the deep friedness of the chicken pairs well with the waffle and syrup. But part of me doesn't feel like white gravy would taste good on a waffle. Like, that's what I'm hung up about. Like, if you were to show me shredded chicken on top of a waffle with maple syrup... Sanity. Hold on, guys. I think some of you need to see this. Let's add this in as abomination. Let's see. Downloads. Where are you at, downloads? Come here. Did you not go in? It keeps auto fucking saving everything to my damn, like, VTuber art, and it's starting to irritate the shit out of me. I don't see it, though. Where the hell is it? Hello? Hello? Where are you, file? Are you just in photos? Like, where the hell did you go, bro? I don't fucking see it. Where the hell did it go? No, it doesn't have syrup. There is no syrup involved. And I think that's the part that I can't really figure out. There you are. Guys, what the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? Alright, Sanity. Take a look at this. That's pitiful. It looks very white. It looks very bland. Very pale. We'd be lucky if it was seasoned with salt. I'm a little concerned about the little garnish on top, because if we're going based off of what Mr. Gordon Ramsay says, people only add that because they know their food sucks and they're trying to make it look better than what it is. You just shove a green leaf or a piece of grass on top of a food. That doesn't... It shouldn't be the standard of what's fancy. When I saved the image, it called it Amish chicken and waffles. Which just makes me question how Amish people are using waffle makers, because, like, doesn't that require electricity? Or is just this the play off of the Amish that regular people made? I'm kind of curious now. I want to know... I need to know the lore of the Amish chicken and waffles. Cause yeah, this is exactly what comes up. It's also known as the PA Dutch chicken and waffles. Are there? Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so like you would make your batter and you would just heat up the iron, the cast iron. Okay, that worked. Yeah, that makes sense. Never mind. Look, I'm spoiled by my technology, okay? Would I try this? I think I would try it. I don't think it's so repulsive that it would be gross. So there's like, apparently there's the Amish style and then there's the Southern style. And the Southern style is what I know. But apparently other people have grown up with this style of chicken and waffles. But there would have to be, like, that chicken is very white. Never had the Southern style. It's good, but it is a very, very rich. Like, it's a very heavy breakfast. Okay, look. Air conditioner, on or off? You need to pick one. It keeps turning on and turning off, and it's getting on my damn nerves. Waiting for Ciabatta to tell me to never recommend anything or cook ever again. I want to see Ciabatta make this and try it and see, get his real life opinion. Because, like, just because something looks weird or gross doesn't mean it's bad. Because I'm so familiar with, like, the Southern style version, this is weird to me. And I've never seen or heard of this. Joe might have actually gone and laid back down. I don't actually fucking know. It's disappointing because I really wanted to see if he's ever fucking heard of this. But when I see that they're also called Dutch chicken and waffles, there's that like restaurant. What the hell was that restaurant called? I don't know, but we've passed by it on our way to like certain conventions. It's got like a windmill as a part of the building. And I think they sell Dutch pies. You know what it is. And I'm like, I feel like this is something they would sell there. Yeah, it's near the border of Maryland. Yeah. Actually, it's when we go to we've been to some cons in Baltimore. Oh fuck. And I think we've passed it before. God, we've passed it several times. And every time I see it, I'm like, this place looks kitschy as hell and I really want to stop here. I'm doing like the biggest Google and I'm struggling and I wish Joe was awake. Dutch Haven. It's literally called Dutch Haven. They sell shoe fly pies. That's what they sell. I have driven by this place several times, but we've never fucking stopped there. And I feel like because they're called Dutch Haven and they're in Amish country, they are like literally like this is like a small town that you drive through in Amish country that has like this place, and it also has like Amish furniture stores and stuff. Like it's a little touristy is what I'm saying. You were literally talking about this 3 days ago. That's amazing. Yeah, it literally prides itself as like Amish style food. They sell shoe fly pies is like written all over the building. I've never had a shoe fly pie. Blah, blah, blah. That is a mouthful. But yeah, this place, it's in Lancaster County. I feel like they sell that. I feel like they probably sell Amish style chicken and waffles. But I know they sell like a lot of pies. It would not surprise me if they made that. If that was like a part of their buffet. I would not be surprised. But I remember always driving past that place and I was like, oh, they've got pies. Joe likes pies. Joe likes pies over cake, guys. Joe likes pies over cake. That's why a lot of times when you guys are streaming and he's followed you because he's followed you through me, he will come in your chat and say, I like pie. He does it here too. Depends on if the kitchen is clean. I mean, I would hope your kitchen is clean. You're a baker. Like, isn't that like some kind of code of conduct that you need to maintain? Or does the phrase "you can't eat at anybody's house" apply to you as well? I don't know. Like, I'm not opposed to like a baking stream. It would be if I was the only one here. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But see, that's exactly my argument. Like, I would consider a baking stream if my kitchen was clean. Like, if the boys can fucking maintain it. If the boys can maintain the cleanliness of the fucking kitchen, I would consider it. Now, I wouldn't be making no Amish style chicken and waffles. I wouldn't do that. However, I'm gonna tell you why. One, I don't cook, guys. I don't cook. I bake. I only bake. Baking is the only thing I've ever done, and I don't even bake good. I use a lot of pre-boxed shit, and I kind of just do my own thing with it. Like, the last time I baked something was a few years ago. Joe's casino has Cashier Appreciation Day. Or week or whatever. It's like a day or something, or whatever the fuck. Anyway, they have like Cashier Appreciation Day. And for his Cashier Appreciation Day, I made them a cake. I made them a 2-tier cake. It is a strawberry lemonade cake. I can do waffle stuff with chicken and gravy. Yeah, I would be interested in your opinion on it. So, I bought pre-boxed cake mix, and to give it the tart, to make it more strawberry lemonade, because like this event happens in the summer. I was like, we need a refreshing like summer cake. So what I did was I added Kool-Aid, flavored Kool-Aid to the cake mix, which gave it like this tart flavor. So the cake was half strawberry, half lemon. I made whipped frosting that was just a strawberry lemonade flavor in both pink and yellow. And I did my first like ombre thing. I attempted to it, and then on top of the cake, the garnish was sugared strawberry slices and candied lemon. It's thick, and the chicken and the gravy are the pocket in the center. It's a waffle pocket. It's like a hot pocket for breakfast, but not shitty for the microwave. I'm sorry, but that actually appeals to me. I like food when it's in a pocket. Like, that is so low maintenance food. Like, walking tacos appeal to me because of just how much they're in. You don't have to sit down and eat it. You find the Thanksgiving one you did? I will actually see if I can't find pictures of that fucking cake. That cake was a banger, by the way. Because I got to have some of my own cake. You always have some of your own cake. Well, it's different when it's a pocket, right? So it's kind of like a pita pocket, except like a waffle pocket. Alright, let me get back to this, because I got very fucking distracted right there. Now I kind of want chicken and waffles. It's okay. No, it's okay. I like learning about stuff. I get very fascinated by things. Like, I will never retain the information probably because of my shit, like, you know, memory. But in the moment, it always makes me very happy to learn new stuff. Sanity, it's a bada pocket. Oh yeah, because I was looking up stuff, I got rid of YouTube for a minute. I'm sorry, YouTube. Nobody's commented though, so it's okay. It's okay. Not that it matters, because look at the chat's broken anyway. Yeah, see, something happened to the program. Like, to streamer bot. Still don't really know 100% what the hell happened to it. But essentially, I had to reset it up. So we did. We all had to start over. Like, we all had to start over. And I felt bad. But, like, I had to start over too. So they got us all. And Shibata still manages to pull multiple diamonds. I didn't do anything! On purpose. But I think it had interference with BikuBot from when I was trying to set that up. By the way, I finally figured out how to set Jewel up to work the way I wanted her to. So, like, if you guys want to redeem Jewel, she works properly now. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. It's such a subtle difference, but, like, it adds just enough. But yeah, I thought because I added another, like, redeem and I needed another program to work that redeem.
No, I don't. Don't lie to the chatters.
Stop! You shared the bacon stuffed waffle? Ooh. Ooh, bacon stuffed waffle sounds really good. Yeah, I don't cook, guys. You're never gonna, like, see me get on here and be like, oh my god, you guys, like, I make this casserole and it's, like, the best casserole you've ever eaten in your entire life. I will never do that to you. Oh my god, that looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. Waffle pocket. I need a waffle for my pocket. I need a waffle for my pocket. This is my favorite Dr. Seuss book, guys. So walk it in my pocket. Because, like, it introduces, like, a lot of these, like, random ass Dr. Seuss creatures, and I love that book. No one ever says that about casserole, bro. If anybody, you would be surprised. Somebody's grandma is out there blasting their casserole like it's the next coming of Jesus. I don't know why people do that. Then again, I also think to a certain extent it's subjective. Because not everybody can eat the same types of foods, like, especially quality-wise. Think about it. Like, I grew up poor as shit, bro. I'm still poor as shit. But, like, I remember when I got my first job and I could finally buy food wherever the hell I wanted it. There were so many fast food restaurants I'd never eaten at. There were so many restaurants I'd never eaten at. There was so much candy and snacks that I had never experienced because my mom did not feed us. We didn't, so, like, because we were poor, we qualified for food stamps. And if you're a child in school, the EBT program covers your breakfasts and your lunches while you're in school. And we had breakfast and lunch when we were in school. However, on weekends, our mom would not feed us breakfast or lunch. She would say that we were only going to eat the same amount of food that she ate, and that was dinner. And what they would do is they would make a fuck ton of food for dinner. I would eat seconds, thirds. There was always like a ton of dinner. But never breakfast or lunch. And then on during the summer, during summer break or like spring break, anytime there were like holidays, like Christmas break was like 2 weeks long, any kind of long stretches, we would only have supper. We would only have dinner. So like it's supper in the South, right? Here's part of the other problem. My mom could not cook. She's not a good cook. She only knew how to make 3 or 4 of the same kind of fucking dishes. And she would throw in like a canned vegetable. I've eaten so many shake and bake pork chops, guys. I only just now recently have rediscovered my love for pork chops. So yeah, we would not get dinner or breakfast. I mean, we would only eat dinner. We wouldn't eat breakfast or lunch. Anytime we would go to the store, like, to get groceries, or, well, there was no groceries. We would go to the store. We would go to Piggly Wiggly every single day, and we would get dinner.
Drink
and
water,
dinner
you
only.
dehydrated bitch!
Okay. We would only get dinner. So like if we were at the register and like we're kids, and if we ever said, "Hey mom, can we get a Snickers bar?" We've never eaten a Snickers bar. She would say no. No, I can't afford it. No, I can't afford that. No, you haven't been good. No, you'll ruin your dinner. It's just really funny because, like, bitch, we haven't eaten all day. Sometimes if we would whine hard enough, she would give us a piece of white bread and spread butter on it. And she would be like, here, get out of my face. So yeah, when I got my first job, I consumed everything. I ate everything I could get my fucking hands on. I had Sonic for the first time. Because I worked at McDonald's, that was my job. That was my first job and my longest holding job. I ate a 10-piece nugget, a double cheeseburger, a large order of fries, and a chocolate milkshake every goddamn day I worked. Dude, food was like, I was starved from, and not just like nutritionally, but I had no access to like anything that tasted good. This is 100% reason why I've developed such a terrible relationship with food. And now I have this anxiety when I not necessarily diet, but like if I do a big lifestyle change, like what I'm trying to do right now to combat the pre-diabetes, there is this nagging voice in the back of my head of, what if I never eat pizza again? What if I never get Sonic again? What if I never have ice cream again? What if I lose all of those things again? And it scares the shit out of me. I have such a terrible relationship with food because I never learned what moderation was. And I never got the satisfaction of getting to try new things. Now, I don't know how we were fed when we were babies, because, like, obviously you don't remember shit like that. But I very distinctly remember when my grandfather was diagnosed with diabetes. Because his blood sugar would drop, he would have to have food around. And my mom would buy him snacks. My mom would buy him food. And there would be, and y'all might think I'm gross for this, like, I am opening my soul to you people today, so, like, please don't make fun of me. This was a very serious thing that happened in my life. but she would get him Diet Mountain Dew. And I would take one from the 12 pack. And I would, like, have you guys ever, like, opened a Coke or a can? Now, you gotta remember, we had roaches. And I was talking about this, I was actually talking about this in another stream, about, like, one of my biggest fears. It was when we were playing Borderlands, and I was talking about how, like, the roaches grossed me out. It's because I grew up with roaches in my house, in my fridge, in our oven, everywhere. Nasty, nasty stuff. Never want to have to live in that kind of situation ever again. Roaches would get in your canned drinks. So what I would do is, like, you can crack it. Like, you can crack just, like, right where the tab pushes in at the very top of, like, the opening. And it would, like, crack the metal. And you would have to, like, suck face with the can to get any liquid out. But what I would do is, anytime we went grocery shopping and she bought him a new 12-pack, for that week, I would take, like, one Mountain Dew, and I would hide it, and I would only crack it that little bit, and I would drink it just a little bit here and there throughout that entire week. An entire fucking can of Diet Mountain Dew. Just to be able to taste something new, something different. You know, like, it's times like this that I'm like, oh, flat soda. Dude, when you aren't allowed to eat or drink anything other than, like, if we were only allowed water, guys. My mom would sometimes, if we begged, let us have a sip of her Coke. And this is how I experienced roaches in a can. Because my mom would crack it all the way open. And then sometimes she would drink, she would get drunk. No! I can't have Mountain Dew. I can, but I can't have too much of it because of the caffeine. But I've had Mountain Dew. I've had Diet Mountain Dew. Every time Mountain Dew comes out with a new flavor, we buy it and we try it. Joe drinks like 90% of it, but I always get to taste it. Yeah, so my mom was an alcoholic, guys, and she used to stay up until like fucking wee hours of the morning. Voodoo is out, fuck yeah, let's go. My mom would let us take a drink of her soda, but she would always yell, no backwash. My mom was too drunk for that. She didn't care about that. It was the fact that we were even asking her for a sip in the first place. So my mom was really she was an alcoholic, and she was really fucking lazy. So she would call us all the way from her bedroom. Didn't matter if we were like, I was reading, playing a video game, doing homework, whatever the fuck it was I was doing. She would call us out of our bedroom. It was usually me. And she would tell me to go in the kitchen and bring her a Coke. She would tell me to go in the kitchen and bring her a Coke. And every once in a while, I would dare ask, if I bring you a Coke, can I have a sip? Can I have a sip? And my mom would, she gets drunk, she would play till like 3 or 4 in the morning with her friends. She would play Diablo or Diablo 2. And at one point, I was sleeping in the living room because after my cat died in my bedroom when I was young, I was like, I couldn't sleep in my room anymore. So I started sleeping out in the living room. And like at 3 o'clock in the morning, she would wake me up and be like, I'm too drunk. I need you to fight this boss. So I'd get up and she'd have her Coke there. And I'd be like, oh, you've got beer. Can I have your Coke? And it was always a gamble if there was a fucking cockroach in the can. But it was like a 50-50 chance of whether or not I felt like it was worth the risk just to be able to taste Coke. It's kind of sad when you fucking think about it. And like, it makes a lot of sense. God damn, I'm sorry. Look, desperate times, bro. It's okay to drink the roach Coke. So when I got my first job, every single morning before school, I would go to the place next door to the high school called Donut Palace. I would get a sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. I would get a chocolate eclair, and I would get an orange juice. And then I would eat either McDonald's at work, or I would go to Sonic if I wasn't working. You want to go ask Asmongold if he's ever had one of those? Do it. After school, like immediately after school, I would go to the convenience store. We had a Stop and Shop, and they had pickled eggs in a jar. I fucking love pickled eggs in a jar, and not the beet ones, not the beet eggs. I'm talking like straight up pickled eggs. And you can't get them up here. You can't. I kind of miss them. I'm a little sad. I miss pickled eggs. Sonic's got the good ice though, guys. Like I can respect the argument for Sonic having really shitty food, but Sonic slushies slap, man. And you can just go and order a Route 44 cup of fucking crunchy ice, and you can bring it home. You can use it for your drinks, or you could do what I used to. I used to just eat the fucking ice. It's so good. It's the good ice. Hell, Sonic knows what they got. They started selling bags of it. And yeah, every day after school, I would try a new snack. It would be like a zebra cake. Guys, I tried my first zebra cake when I was 17. I've tried Snickers for the first time. I fell in love with Zero Bars, with Three Musketeers, Twix. Oh my god, candy. I got a taste of sugar, and y'all, I have like problems because like food is delicious, and now I don't want to give it up ever again. And I'm so scared because of like my upbringing that I will lose food. There's 50 bottles of A1 on his desk. Besides eating A1, what other uses does A1 have to justify 50 bottles? I have questions. I have concerns and questions. But yeah, I used to eat tremendously, and I put on a lot of weight. And a lot of weight for me when I was in high school was I went from 145 pounds to 204 pounds. I put on like 60 pounds of weight. And that's when I realized just how shitty and terrible people had started treating me because of my weight. And this triggered my eating disorder. And I would both starve and throw up. I would do both. Mostly because I would get so hungry, and I would have like what I would consider a moment of weakness, and I would do things like eat an entire bag of Oreos. And then I would feel extremely guilty over it, and then I would go throw it up. I did this for a while, and the lowest weight I got to was 120 pounds, which is a bit much considering I was roughly 140, 145 in high school up until I had money. So like dieting now, or like changing my fucking what do you call it? My like eating habits is difficult for me because I have two problems. I get discouraged. I get really discouraged. I get really sad that I'm not getting results. And either one or two things happen. I get frustrated and I give up. And I say, fuck it, it's not worth it. It's too goddamn slow. I'm miserable. I want to eat food, and I just eat whatever the hell I want, however much I want, and I don't care. I stop caring. Or I start developing old habits where I'll skip breakfast. You know, I don't need breakfast. It's okay. I'll have lunch. And I start slipping into old patterns. So, yeah, I'm like pre-diabetic now, right? So, I have to change my diet if I want to avoid becoming diabetic. And honestly, I feel like it's more just an inevitability than entirely based off of like my eating habits in general, because like diabetes runs in my family. Nobody runs in my family. That joke has layers, you just don't know it. It wasn't just a bad, fat, self-deprecating joke. Hello.
I may have lost my dad last week, but I ain't losing this week.
Oh, who are you going up against? Oh, your tummy's on there.
My cousin Brandon.
Joe's showing the tummy. Yeah, got a little tummy action there. Yeah, nothing runs in my family.
Cracking the shop.
He's
Say
talking about
his
his
name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Oh, you're
I
here.
believe in Joe
Hold
Hendry.
on, come back.
Cause you love him in London,
No, it's important.
Paris,
It's important.
and
It's for something,
Tokyo,
not for
America,
necessarily
Scotland, and Canada,
for mine.
and Mexico. They say
Joey.
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
It's a waffle, yes.
What the hell's on it?
What the hell's on it? Okay. This is what Mila considers chicken and waffles. And it's because she lives in PA. So I wanted to ask a native, because chicken and waffles to me is southern style chicken and waffles, deep fried chicken and...
It's chicken and waffles. It's fried chicken and waffles. This is not a PA thing. This is not a nowhere thing. This is a dumb person thing. All right? No. If you said that this person was from the UK, I'd accept it. No. Even people in PA know that chicken waffles is not this. Because guess what? Yes, it's southern style fried chicken, but guess what? We have a lot of black people
Joey,
here, okay?
Joey.
Black people live in this fucking state.
They brought the chicken and waffles with it. Okay, so I did do a Google. This is a PA staple.
Where? Upstate PA?
It is considered Amish-style chicken and waffles.
That makes sense. The Amish
This is
people-
everybody makes sense.
That makes some sense.
It makes some sense. I'd never heard of this.
But I can understand.
He says I'm not happy about it, but I understand it.
I wouldn't expect to see the Amish eating fried chicken.
I wouldn't expect the Amish to eat fried chicken. No fried chicken for the Amish, guys. They're not allowed to have fried chicken. No fried chicken.
When you go to Amish country, you're not expecting to find a place that sells fried chicken.
We're
You're going to find a place that sells like fresh deli meats, but not fried chicken.
not fried chicken. No fried chicken in Amish country. So yeah, we talked about that for a while, and I was like, as gross as that sounds to me,
Gross, it's just wrong.
as weird as it sounds to
It's
me.
wrong.
He says it's wrong.
It's not gross.
Callie,
It
Callie,
probably-
help!
It probably tastes fine, but it is a sin. It is a disgrace, and it is an insult.
He's so mad at the Amish style chicken and
And
waffles.
what the worst part is, I'm not even a fan of chicken and waffles. I don't think chicken and waffles go together, period. Because fried chicken is like a lunch, more a dinner, and waffles are a fucking breakfast. You don't combine those two. in my
It's
opinion.
already weird to you that this is just offensive.
Yes. Like, regular chicken and waffles is like weird to me. This is
Callie,
offensive.
Callie, what do you know chicken and waffles to be? Fried chicken with some waffle. Okay, so what's on the screen right now is what is considered something that they have up in PA which is where Joe is from. I live here now, but I'm
from
not.
Philly. There is a difference between Amish country and Philly. We are very different places.
This is called Amish style chicken and waffles, or also known as Dutch style. And everyone is like super disturbed by the existence of this version. But apparently this is what Mila has always known chicken and waffles to be. She lives over closer to like not Lancaster, but like she's about 4 hours from us. She's actually not that far considering.
No, 4 hours. So she's out. She's out in bumblefuck nowhere.
Yeah, but like in terms of like a VTuber that I'm friends like who's on my team, I don't expect any of them to live within 8, 12, 24 hours of me. So 4 is small.
It makes more sense knowing that she lives in bumblefuck nowhere.
Do I want to know a funny thing? I always want to know a funny thing.
Sliced gravy chicken on top of your waffles. Wait. Did she put syrup on it?
No,
Or did she put gravy?
it's gravy. I wish y'all could see his face.
I'm betting it's like
Sanity!
It's probably
What?
like a white turkey gravy.
Sanity! Why are you in Lancaster? And why won't you come visit me? Because we're only like an hour and 45 minutes away. I literally live like an hour and 45 minutes from Lancaster. Maybe.
You said that in like because I'm in California.
Boy!
That's
That's not our Lancaster. We live in the PA's, like near PA's Lancaster. Also, chat just took a shit because we have no Wi-Fi. Again. This has happened twice, Joe. Joe. Yeah, it broke. Everything. Yeah, we have no connection. Alright. Are we back? Are we good? Yeah, like it completely crashed the stream. OBS crashed. Joe got so pissed at chicken and waffles, it pulled the plug. Hey, Sanity got a diamond this time. Oh yeah, chat. The stream crashed. So, hey, I got a sapphire. I'll fucking take it. You're in California, Lancaster. What the hell is that? I'm curious. Now, I should have known. I thought maybe you were visiting. I don't know why you would be visiting, but I thought you might have been visiting. But I knew you were like on the West Coast. I want to see how far you are from Disney. I don't know. You're only like a couple of hours from like Disneyland. Maybe. So from what I understand is even if you don't save it, it still clips whatever the hell it was. Apparently, like Dharma was talking about that last night, about how like clips work. And apparently, even if you don't save the clip, yeah, you are pretty close. So like, alright, so we've been talking about potential vacations lately. And the only two things I really wanted to do, because I was poor growing up, we've established this. I was never gonna go to Disney World or Universal Studios or Disneyland. And we've been to Disney World and we've been to Universal now. Obviously, they're going to have, like, new shit. They're always pulling new shit, so we can always go back. But... But, like, I feel like Disneyland should also be on the table. Because, like, it is a little different. It did! Yay! Now, technically I have... Is it still blocking that? Rude. Wood. I think it's because it just won't let me... I've got it set so people can't post links in general. I feel like it shouldn't count for clips per se. I think there should be like a different there should be like a different like setting for clips. But it's there. It's there. Hold on, let me go find it. It's my channel. I can share it too. So So yeah, I was just thinking like that Disneyland shouldn't be off the table. But one thing I was talking about was earlier today is me and Joe were talking. I was like, I looked at him. I was like, dude, honestly, I can't think of anything else I want to do or where I want to go right now. Obviously, I'd love to go to Japan, but like Japan is a trek, guys. It is a trek. It is a very far, you know, that's a big trip. But then it hit me. TwitchCon. I want to go to TwitchCon. So we're actually looking into like what all entails going to TwitchCon. And if I remember correctly, TwitchCon does take place in California. Okies! Yeah, tire him out. I know he has like all the energy. Bro, I don't even know. He's going off in there. I don't know what about though. Oh, I'm live now. Are you sure? Are you sure, OBS? I should have been live. Okay, it doesn't look like it looks like I'm back up on YouTube too. That was the other thing I was a little worried about, is like whether or not it goes down and then comes back up on YouTube as well. But it seems like we're okay. But yeah, I don't know if like you'd want to go to TwitchCon, because like it is spicy pricey. Like in general, I did see like the ticket cost. It's like 260 something, I think, for a 3-day pass. So that's already like pretty expensive in terms of like a 3-day pass for a single person, even if like you live close by. But for us, we'd also have to fly. And we'd have to get the hotel room. And because it'd just be the two of us, we wouldn't be splitting that cost unless we can get some homies together. But the homies gotta pay for their own tickets though, and their own portion of the hotel room. Also, I would make it mandatory that, like, I absolutely have to have, like, my VTuber cosplay together. I'd have to. If I go to TwitchCon, I have to cosplay as my VTuber. I have to. Because I want to be approached by people and be like, oh my god, who are you cosplaying as? And I'm gonna be like, myself, bitch! Bask in my superiority of awesomeness. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not that egotistical. I'd probably be like, oh, you like my costume? Thank you! I'd be like, what are you calling? I'll be like, I'm a VTuber! yeah, I did think about that. I did think that TwitchCon could be like potentially a vacation for us. Just you always ask me like, what do we do? And we originally were gonna go to Cancun next year, but then one of Joe's cousins was like, y'all, we're doing a destination wedding. We're going to Cancun in 2026. So Joe's dad hit him back up and said, yo, bro, we gonna postpone that trip until the wedding. So, you know, we just extend our stay. You know, save a few bucks. So we are almost done here. We just gotta do, oh my gosh! Like trying to do the caramel dance in enough frame that you can see that I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, Raiders, welcome in. Oh my gosh, hello. Hi. How was your stream? What were you doing? Let me give you a shout out real quick. Oh, that's right, you've been playing Chrono Trigger. So, fun fact, I've never played Chrono Trigger before. Which is weird to me, considering I like RPGs. You would think that Chrono Trigger would be on the list. I've never actually played it, so when I saw you playing it, I was like, maybe this should be added to that list of like retro games that I want to consider playing now that I have access to an emulator. But yeah, hi everyone, welcome in. My name is Trix. I am everybody's favorite treasure hunting fae, and today we're doing a little crafting. We're trying to finish up this fairy house that I started a while back so we can move on to my Halloween costume that I didn't finish from last year. The whole reason for me doing crafting streams recently is kind of just to get done with some of these things that I never finished. Don't get the PC version. Oof. I'll emulate the original. Carm. But yeah, so we've kind of just been vibing here. We talked about my traumatic childhood a little bit. Everybody learned how poor I was growing up. Fun times. We also discussed the fact that Joe asked me where I want to go on vacation every year, and I don't really have anything to give him. Cat had no choice. So I realized there is something I do want to go and do, and that's TwitchCon. I want to go to TwitchCon. I want to be like one of the big fancy streamers. Now it would be his vacation, and it would be a vacation that I pick, so it's ultimately up to him. But we are looking into like the logistics of TwitchCon, cost, hotel, flight, all that good shit. Also, guys, we were actually talking about Kat earlier. And how she is the one who did our meme emote. You know, 6 people going? Well, ask those 6 people, like, what entails fucking getting a flight and a hotel? Like, how chaotic is it? Because here's the thing. The flight's not a big deal. I've flown to California before I had my surgery there. The hotel has to be on site because of the wheelchair and my disability. It is not something I could not do. We'd have to stay on site. Sanity, you should go. You live over there. Oh, so they get to save a little money. I see. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't know enough people. I only know like 1-2 two people who live over there. You and actually, I think Salty lives in Arizona. No, he moved. I think he actually lives either in or close to LA now. Regardless, I don't like imposing on people, but like I do know some people be like, yo, homie, let me crash. But I don't like being that person. But even still, we'd want a room on site. It's just easier dealing with the chair. And like, you know, I'd want to bring some cosplay. At the bare minimum, I'd want to cosplay myself, my VTuber model. So like being on site just helps, because sometimes it takes me a while to get ready because of my disabilities. But it was something like I was like, oh yeah, there is something I would like to do. I would like to go to TwitchCon with all the cool people. But even if you're local, it's still a little expensive because the tickets are like, if you're a loud guy and a hyper girl talking about ferrets, that's them. Yeah, who doesn't love ferrets? I saw some ferrets earlier today. The reason why the stream was a little late was I was going to start at noon. Was we had to go out. We had to get the girls some food. They were out of their litter. Believe it or not, they were out of their litter. They were out of their food. So, and like we could have got their treats, but we actually found their version of food with the treat mixed in. So, 2 birds, 1 stone sort of deal. Did we lose internet again? No? Yes. The music stopped playing. That's why I was like, what happened? No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're almost done with this, guys. Look at this. Look at this little guy. He's just a little friend. The painting takes forever. But yeah, we went to the pet store today, and the ferrets are like right there when you walk in. And there was one little guy getting him some water. He's like, blah, 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 blah. So cute. So cute. Too cute. And the ferrets be all that blah, 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 blah. I like ferrets. I think they're really cute. Lou and the gang have a ferret. Super cute baby. But yeah, that was the idea I threw out there. I got nothing else. I don't know, you guys got any vacation suggestions that aren't Disney World, Universal, or Cancun? Let me know. Or Japan. Like, nothing overseas. And what do people do for a vacation? Like, what? And, yeah. I wonder where that emote could have come from. Yeah, I was actually, Gatorland. Who the fuck is Gatorland? I'm from Louisiana. I've already been to Gatorland. Actually, I am kind of curious. What the fuck is Gatorland? Also, you guys know there's like a fucking theme park for like big cat construction equipment. Like, that's a thing too. You know what I really like to go do? I would like to go back home-ish. I want to go to Arkansas and go to Magic Springs and Hot Springs. And Hot Springs has like a lot of little stuff you can do, like the Wax Museum, and it's a zoo-like theme park in Central Florida, home of the Flying Gators, and you learn about Florida wildlife. That's actually really nice. Me and Joe were talking about going back down to like Disney and Universal and just kind of do both parks, like split it in half. But like if Gatorland's already down there, you visited Grand Canyon once when visiting Vegas. Got to fly up to the edge, see the canyon, and have lunch. That's pretty cool. I don't know what is wrong with me, but like Niagara Falls, Grand Canyon, like stuff that like it's like a natural occurring like landscape. I don't know why, but I'm not as excited about stuff like that as like other people are. I don't know why. It makes you closer to just out where you live. Do you live in the oh god, you live in the swamps. Then you probably would be upset at Mila's chicken and waffles too. You know, you were talking about chicken and waffles earlier, and I was like, she's like, you're from up here, you might know. And I was like, well, technically I'm from Louisiana, so I know the southern style chicken and waffles with the deep fried chicken and the maple syrup. Like, the fuck you talking about? And she shows us this abomination. Look at this. The fuck is that? The hell is that? Did you say you're more for experiencing people and sharing stories and stuff like that? Yeah, I probably would. Like, I like experiences. I like to do things. So, like, while it is cool in concept to, like, go take pictures of, like, a naturally occurring phenomenon in nature, I don't know if I feel like it's worth the cost to get there. Because, like, that, like, if I was local, what the fuck is this set against food? It's such a good idea. She went and took the dog out. Because, yeah, so I Googled it, and apparently this is called Amish-style chicken and waffles. It's shredded chicken and gravy on top of a waffle. That's what I said! The waffle looks undercooked. Everything about this is pale. This screams white people. So, like, it's called Amish-style chicken and waffles, or also known as Dutch-style. I have never seen this. I called Joe in here, and Joe has lived in PA his whole life. Granted, he's lived in, like, Philly, but he has never heard of this either. And then we established, like, that Mila is in Amish country. Like, she lives 4 hours from us. But it's very different over there. Bus rides, while rough, that and road trips. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, going on an adventure. I think if we did something like that, I'd want to go with friends, too. Like, I wouldn't want it to just be me and Joe, because Joe sleeps in the car, like, 90% of the time. So I need a homie who can hang. But yeah, yeah, that was something we got to see today. Doesn't look like it's seasoned. Exact, that's what I said. I said we'll be lucky if there's salt on it. Like, the chicken is very pale. There doesn't, like, adding whatever what was that, rosemary, like sprigs of some green shit on top does not a seasoning make. That's not good enough. Overland train might be safer. I have rode on train before. Now, I've done Amtrak. It's very comfy. But we, my first visit up here to meet with Joe, I took Amtrak. You know where else I think would be fun to go? I want to go to New York City. Once. At least to say I did it, right? Like, do all the touristy things. I want to go to the fucking Lego store, bro. I want to go to a fucking Lego store, and I bet you they have like a Sanrio store. And again, I like shopping. I like window shopping. I ain't got no money, but I like looking at stuff and going, I wish I could own that. Number of times I've seen cooking vids on TikTok and everything that made my southern blood boil. There's a massive candy store. Oh my god. I'm just surprised that this is a copyright free song. Rule the World by Fat Rat and Alexa. I'm not saying it's like a super banger, but it sounds poppy enough that it would be copywritten. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, we brought back the Abomination. He's so over it. But like, yeah, I thought maybe we could do like the New York thing. Go up there at least once, and that we don't have to stay a whole fucking week. It can be like just a few days. Like, you're right. Like, New York City's lost a lot of luster, dude. Because it's like I know people who live up there that like they're like, it's miserable. Why would you come here? And I'm like, well, you guys shoved this shit all up in our faces growing up in media, and I kind of just want to go. Just to say I did it once. I've been living up in PA, and it's like so close by proxy compared to like in Louisiana. It feels wrong that I haven't been once. It's poppy enough it works for the background of like a Disney music. Yeah. It really does. Alright, we are just about done with this guy. We've done the little metallic on the granite to give it like a little bit more of texture, so it sets it apart from the house. So the inspo for this was like those really pale strawberries. I wanted to do something different than just make the house red, because like there were all these little bitty strawberries too, and I didn't want them to like match. You're in Jersey. We are right on the outskirts of Philly, like 2-minute drive, and we're in Northeast Philly. We used to live in Philly. Oh, thank you for the alert. Yeah, we used to live in the city. Then we moved out, and we moved into Joe's dad's house because he went to live with his sister. So we're like right outside now, but oh yeah, the lower cost of living is crazy. It's crazy because everything's still fucking expensive. But yeah, I think this is it. Do we want to do a little shading in the green? Just a little bit of like a wash in the leaves. Like one final detail before we call it done. Been to Philly a few times for PAX Unplugged and X Games. Awesome. So like we actually go to a lot of conventions around here, and quite a few of them are in Jersey. I know we go to CPAC every year just about. I think there's a PoochieCon in Teaneck, New Jersey that we've gone to. But thank you. Got this at Five Below. Like, look at this though. Like, it's like half a house, bro. Nobody can live in this. Who's gonna live in this? Like, it's small, but like, you need furniture. No fairy's gonna live in this. But yeah, so we go all over the place. Been to PAX. Been to I know they went. I didn't go because I think something came up. But there was a Philadelphia Comic Con. We got to go one year. Well, the team got in to the panel. We just got back from CCE. We did CCE this year. But that was more of a vacation for me and Joe. We actually just went to have fun. And Lou and them contacted CC and was like, hey, we were waitlisted. We were just curious. Did you have any openings? And the guy was like, yeah, we got some shitty spots. We got a spot at 2 a.m. in the morning, you know, one of the last slots. Or, you know, you got your choice of 10 a.m., which is like one of the first panels in the morning. And Lou was like, we'll take both. So they did Anime Roulette and Mario GPS game at CC this year. I did the cosplay meet and greet. I attempted to stream that live, but we only had the Wi-Fi that the hotel was giving out for free to work with, so it was jank. And we were working with like bare bones too. Like we were, except for my new webcam, my wonderful, nice webcams. Everything else was like the original stream. Man, everybody knows where I live. I was on, well, at least they know where I used to live when I was in the city. I was on a fucking a Dr. Pimple Popper, and they didn't film our house exactly, but they filmed the neighborhood, and it's like, bro, anybody who lives here knows where we live. Millions of people saw that. It's almost pointless. Like, I'm not telling you my house number, though. You're never getting that. Not that it fucking matters, because I've already been doxxed. But we won't talk about her. So a friend once recommended traveling by train cross country from New York City, New Jersey, California, and back again. You know what? I would consider that. Like, stop off at several different places. I think trains are more comfy than planes. I know they're not as quick, like they're not as fast. But planes are uncomfortable. Like, not only are they like really freaking like cramped and claustrophobic, but the air pressure really gets to me. I also tend to get motion sick on planes too. Not nearly as bad when I'm on a train. Yeah, I like it. It kind of sucks that Amtrak doesn't go too far south, because then like that would be the way I'd want to go back home and see my family. Because I tried driving once and it was over 24 hours and it was awful, and I will never do that again. I will never do that again. Alright, this guy is, you know what, if I decide I can't figure out if I want to add a little depth to the leaves, if I do, I'll do that off screen, because I still need to seal this bad boy before it goes in my yard anyway. Thank you for the follow. Now let me show you guys what I was working on last year for Halloween. Ooh, pumpkin. Kawaii, ooh, pumpkin. So here's where I got frustrated and gave up. The magnet system wasn't strong enough. Even though these are like the little Neo whatever fucking magnets, like the Earth magnets, they are still small because they have to fit like in this little really thin part right here, so they would not hold together, and it frustrated me to no end. And so I said, fuck it, I'm not gonna finish it. And Lou, of all people, actually had the idea to kind of stack more magnets and create pegs, and that would give it more stability. Now, I have not finished, I have not tested it out, because I was so unmotivated last time that I was scared that it was not going to work, and that it was just going to disappoint and demotivate me again, and I was going to hate it. But yeah, so this is just like, I don't know what this is called, but they sell it at the craft store. I think it's like a base to do those like rug things like the rug tie projects, except it's just blank or and like a solid color. This is custom painted though, like it's hot pink, but I wanted this to be pastel. The whole point was so it would be like kawaii. So I did end up repainting the eyes to be a paler paint. Let me show you guys the back. This is the part we have to finish. Say hello to the back. So the back is plain, just purple. And here's the part we need to do. We need to add back in a singular magnet to each hole so we can create our pegs. And I have not done that because I'm very anxious about it not working. Now, theoretically speaking, I feel like I could also just get away with wearing the front piece as like a mask with like a strap. But I don't want that. I want full coverage. I'm picky. I'm a picky and a perfectionist. That's what held me back from finishing this. This, however, can be finished because all I'm doing is repainting it. As you can see here, this is one of those killer clown fucking props from Spirit. Absolutely fantastic. Very gritty. But if we're going pastel kawaii killer pumpkin girl, we need pastel vibes. So I actually uploaded a photo of this in Procreate and recolored it so I know where all the colors are going. I already know what this needs. I just need to finish it. And I feel like regardless if the pumpkin head works, doesn't work, whatever it is, I see like there's no reason why I can't just finish repainting this. So this is what we're gonna work on next. Once Halloween is over, there are other projects that I could work on that have never been finished, because that's the point of introducing a crafting stream per week. Halloween is never over. You're not wrong. This can be worn to a con. This is cute enough, interesting enough, fun enough that I can just wear this to a convention. This was last year's Halloween costume that I didn't finish. Now it is this year's. So here we go. I already started it. It's gonna be mint and pink for the blade. I already sketched out with a gel pen like where the lines are. I did prime it with some gesso to give the paint some grit. But I'm starting to think after I did the mint green that maybe I should have primed it white before I painted it. Because these were really dark colors. Like the black is definitely going to have to be colored over. The handle's also pretty dark. And of course they weathered it. So it looks all beat up, which is also very dark. But that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We just need to finish this. And it does, like, I already did the hard part. I retraced out the lines so they made sense. I just need to do it. And then, in terms of other little projects I have not finished that have been sitting around for years, we have my Kirby cars. There were 2 of them. Originally, I was going to make 2, one to keep and one to give away, like a giveaway for like a subathon thing, like whoever gifted the most subs would get a Kirby car with a buzz axe. Run for your lives! Yeah. Like, what's the buzz saw sound like? 'Cause I don't think that was either of those noises. I'm not good at what do you call it? It's not just voice acting. It's something specific. Like, imitation? Fuck, I don't know. I can't remember, like, the exact word. Whatever. I'm not good at that. Sound effects. I'm not good at sound effects. But, yeah. So we got the bat. We got the bat. We got the magnets, which I'm not even gonna bother you guys with on stream. I'm going to do that on my own time, off stream, and pray to the gods it works. And if it works, I will let you know. I do not want you to see me have an emotional meltdown on stream because I'm angry that something didn't work again. Because that's not fun for anybody. Hello. Why are you flipping me off? Look what we're bringing back. Is that better?
Yeah, you did kind of pay for that, I think.
It was not cheap, y'all, man. Spirit Halloween, bro. The inflation got it. You wanna take it? And we also have Dylan. We need to finish Dylan. He's just been chilling. He's got all his parts. He's got all his parts. He just needs to be selling and stuff. But the Kirby cars need quite a bit of TLC. This clay has dried the fuck out.
Yeah, 'cause you did that like
I-
over a year
Oh,
ago.
well over a year. Like, I think it's been 2 years since the Kirby releases But yeah, so this is where we're headed. This is next Sunday's project. I will try in between now and next Sunday to figure out if I can do the mask. See if the pegging works. Alright. Let's see. Next Sunday is the 22nd. The wedding is the 29th, right? Okay. Let's look at all my tabs to figure out where those noises are coming from. Got him. Oh no, no, we don't know what you're talking about. We didn't hear any strange noises. There were no strange noises here. Nothing to worry about. It's normal. Everything is normal. And Miku has her foot back. Miku's foot is dried. The surgery was a success. Pay no attention to the Furby behind the curtain. Exactly. Don't worry about it. Bro, how the fuck? Okay, I see now. I see. She goes like that. This is what we get for getting Miku's on Wish. But Miku, she's back in action pose. Woo! Her foot surgery was a success. And now she can join her brethren on the shelf. She do be leaning though. Well, that's cause she's $5 Miku from Wish, alright? Alright, she, it's okay. We're not straight here anyway. None of us are straight. Girl, please. Please, you're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me. Look at this. Oh, I love you, Miku. Never change. Yeah, so like, there's all of that. We also have this little guy to give her a paint job to. Isn't he beautiful? Put a no-ring in her foot. You know what? You might be on something. That might fix that problem. She's got a limp, guys. Leave her alone. So we got all this stuff to work with. We still have my not another crap kits to work with. I am gonna turn one figurine into my VTuber. And I think because I have that, I was like, I don't really need to make a Funko Pop version of myself because that one's pretty close. But yeah, and then, so we've got like the humanoid figure, and then we also have like the four-legged figure, and the four-legged figure is going to combine Furbies and biblically accurate angels, and it's going to be nightmare fuel, and I'm going to have a fuck ton of fun making it. Now, all of this crafting is slow, so I do thank you guys for being patient with me, because like a lot of this stuff is like, it is watching paint dry. It is literally watching paint dry. And just hanging out and vibing with me and like chatting with me, that means a lot. So I do love crafting, and I do feel like if I stream it, it does help me stay accountable for doing things. Like for getting shit done. Also, we're gonna be doing cosplay crafting too. So like we're gonna start on Big Mom soon too. What old game? What old game, you old man? I need to know what game. So we're gonna start with Big Mom Revolt. That sounds familiar, but I'm not remembering it. Hold on, I'm gonna do a Google. It's an RC racing game? I would explain why when I typed in Revolt, like nothing like that came up. Oh wait, yeah it did. Hold on. It's in the images. It's also the name of a shitty movie. Interesting. It's also a brand of motorbikes at the Scholastic Book Fair. Holy heck. You know what, though? This is cute. It's given Mario Kart meets Twisted Metal Small Brawl. It's adorable. Oh my goodness, that's cute. Did you guys even know that there was a fucking Twisted Metal kid version? It's called Small Brawl, and it was like a lot of the cars were just like toy cars, like Hot Wheels and RC cars and shit. We had that. By the time we wanted to get our hands on fucking like regular Twisted Metal, any of them, we couldn't find them. And that's all we could find. That's all we had. Oh, my sister just sent me a picture of a bunch of Hello Kitty cookware. Oh, that's cute. Oh, the ramen bowls. The ramen bowls, though. Those are cute. Also, I'm talking to an artist about potentially getting a commission. So I'm trying to get a, what do you call it? Brain, work! God, man, my anxiety fucking memory bullshit is so frustrating sometimes. Sometimes it's just a small thing as a word. A fucking word. I know the word. I remember the word, but it's not presenting itself. And it's so ungodly frustrating because it makes me look like a freaking idiot. The word for asking a commissioner what a cost is. What is the fucking word? A quote. Thank you. Ugh. Oh, brain. I'm starting to think I have a tadpole in my brain, guys. We might have to go on a very, very long adventure on how to remove it. Oh my god! I hate that. It's such an easy word. It's an easy word. It's a 5-letter word. It was right there too. And it was just like, it was like teasing me. It's like, you know what you thinking, but you don't know what you thinking because your memory it don't work like that no more. It's like bare minimum shit. Like I have to have alarms for my medication, otherwise I will forget to take it. Sometimes my chores don't get done because I forget to do them. I forget to eat. And this is why I have like so much like weird stuff. Like today, I remembered to make a thumbnail, but then I went live and forgot. I have to set up all the information on YouTube before I go live. Completely forgot that. Which is why I am eternally grateful to you, Chibata, for teaching me how to set up the Stream Deck to start up everything that I need. Because if I had to remember every single program that I needed to open for my streams, I would forget something. It wouldn't always be the same thing, and it wouldn't always be always, but it would be frequent enough that it would frustrate me, and I could see it frustrating other people. I could see somebody redeem tits and be like, oh shit, I forgot to open tits, guys, I'm sorry. There have been times where I've forgotten to, so like, I use VC Face for my 3D model, and when you open it, there's an option to like select other models. But I only have the one model. It doesn't matter. You have to hit the start button. It registers the webcam, and it loads up all the tracking. I have started a stream where I never did that. It was open, but I never went to the program to like start it, like actually start the filming. I hate when I get like that. But speaking of food, it is almost 5. It is almost my dinner time. This is the only thing I've had today. Not on purpose, but because I don't know. I got into the painting. We didn't stop. We didn't have a snack. This is very vulgar, now I think about it. Why does it look like that? Why? See, why can't I remember words, but I'm 100% on, wow, I can make a dirty joke with this. I'm broken, guys. I really hope you enjoy being here because I am a husk of a person. Oh, all right. But I am gonna end this here. One last look at our beautiful fairy house. Whoops. Goodbye, empty cup. So I might go back in and just like, cause there's these little notches in the leaves. I don't know, veins. They're veins, right? They're called veins, right? And I might go add a little bit of like a darker green in those and then seal it and then put it outside my house and I'll take a picture. But yeah, we did that together. Me and you, chat. Besties, BFFs doing crafts. Yes. Yes. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat some food because I am really hungry. The matcha kept my blood sugar from dropping, but I am actually genuinely just hungry. But yeah, next week, me and this baby, we're gonna rev it up, give it some color. You guys excited? Are you excited for my weird Halloween pumpkin idea thing? Also, I have the little for big, like, Japanese schoolgirl outfit. The pumpkin head is the same colors as that outfit. It's got like a mint bow on the collar, and then there's pink somewhere. I can't remember where, but there is pink. And then the bulk, like the actual like the fuku part and the skirt are purple, are that color purple. So very matchy matchy. But yeah, I'm just wearing an outfit that I already own and I don't wear often, so I was kind of looking for an excuse to wear it. So like it's giving pumpkin night. Honestly, I think that's where my inspo came from, was like pumpkin night. It's a little cringy, but it is like a horror manga. Like the first half of the series is like pretty good, and then it gets really fucking weird in the second half. But anyway, the inspo is like kawaii pastel pumpkin night. Yeah, that's that. Let's get you guys out of here. Get the fuck out. Just kidding. But we do need to we do need to give you to someone else. You need to be gifted to someone. Let's see. Faye Jenny's playing Elden Ring. FaZe Wims is playing Fallout. So many Fays today. Farrell's playing World of Warcraft. Pix is on though. Pix showed up last night and hung out with us. And Nagisa was here earlier today. She's playing some Minecraft. I heard Fallout. Guys, y'all want me to play Fallout after Borderlands? I've never played a Fallout game. Maybe we'll make that a goal for the next, like, time we do a subathon or something. Would y'all like that? Yo, play Fallout. Okay, but, like, I've heard, like, some of them are good and some of them are bad. So, you're gonna have to tell me if it's worth it to start from the beginning. Or if they're, like, disconnected, there's not, like, an overarching story. If you guys recommend just like tell me now, like, don't play this one, just go for this one, it's the good one. Like, let me know, because yeah. A lot of people playing Elden Ring. Was there like an update or something? Because there's like 4 people playing Elden Ring today. But yeah, we have not rated FaZe Wims. We haven't rated Wim in like a hot minute. So, if New Vegas is calling you, Fallout 3 and New Vegas are absolute yes. I trust you, alright? I trust you. But if Fallout is calling your name, we will go and do a Fallout raid. Oh, I can't wait till I debut so we can actually get a fucking raid emote. I thought about like remaking it to match the current model, but I was like, no, because we won't be using it for long, and that just feels like, I don't know, I don't want to say it feels like a waste, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go raid FaZe Wim. They're pretty cool. I like their design, honestly. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm, like, obsessed with being fucking cute all the damn time, I would have gone for a more buggy appearance, like a more... Now, right now, she's using a more humanoid model, but she's been working on making a more, like, feral, visceral-looking Fae design. And I actually have the same kind of idea. I want, like, a true form version of my VTuber. And I think, now, it's crazy. It's crazy because I only have 2 favorite insects. I have dragonfly and I have moth, alright? And Wim is dragonfly in the same, like, color palette that I like, alright? It's like, my brain immediately goes, well, no, I can't copy them. That would be rude. So I'm thinking moth, but a little bit more kind of like a little bit more insectoid. Like I want a proboscis. I think that would be fun and terrifying. Anyway, we'll get there when we get there. I ain't that big of a streamer yet, but just know that there are plans, you know, in case I need them. But anyway, you guys are their problem now. Go watch some Fallout New Vegas. I love you guys. I will see you on Tuesday. Ew, what that proboscis do? Okay, guys. Bye.